When I was young, I fell in love. We used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch. Used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. But every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. Baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, yeah. We can do anything if you put a mind to it. You take your whole life, then you put a line to it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart, but I'm gonna break it. So come away, started today. Start a new life together in a different place. We know that love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me.
17, and we got a dream to have a family, a house and everything in between. And then suddenly, we're 10, 23, and then we got pressure for taking our life more seriously. We got a dead-end jobs and got bills to pay. Our old friends and now our enemies. And now I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love. He used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set. And every day, you know where we ride through the back streets in a blue Corvette. And baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me. Singing, we can do anything if we put our mind to it. Take your whole life and you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart, cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, starting to date. Start a new life together in a different place. Know the love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me. Run away now, run away now, run away now. Run away now, run away now, run away now. He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Good morning, everybody.
We're back.
I'm back. I know y'all were here yesterday.
Well,
so.
we're all together.
Okay, that's right. KVJ is all back.
Yes.
It's normal again.
It is,
Well,
whatever that
normal,
means.
Based on sliding standards on this show. Yeah, so I'm back from my little family vacation over Thanksgiving. The big old Rolston road trip has come to an end.
Wasn't nothing little about that.
Yeah.
That looked exhausting.
It was, we move, baby. This family moves, man.
Wow.
Yes, we got on the road and zoom. It was just always going. We did not have any downtime. It was quick and fast and just the way we like it. It was perfect.
Vacation looks good on you.
Thank you. Oh, gosh, it was so nice. But it's so nice to be back.
Yay.
I got to tell you, you think it's cold outside here, you ought to go up north.
Ooh, no.
I had it's good, I think, every now and then to kind of come to terms with things. And boy, I realized just how much I hate the cold. And I know why I'm here. And I'm glad I'm here. Thank God, because, man, it's a different kind of cold.
This is cold this morning for me. Like being in the low 50s, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. What was the coldest you were in?
6.
Oh.
Wow. 6.
6.
Woke up the day of the Ohio State-Michigan game to a temperature of 6.
Oh.
Yeah. It changes. You walk outside, and it's like people are stabbing you in the face and all over your exposed skin with knives.
It's painful.
It is terrible. So I'm very happy to be back in this. Honestly, the low 50s, it's amazing. I know iguanas hate it, but Kev loves it. So it's going to be a little bit chilly this week, too. So it's going to stick around here for a little while. And, man, I saw up north, they are getting blasted.
Ooh, yeah, if we're cold, you know they're really cold.
And it's going pretty deep, too. In fact, it was interesting. Yesterday, driving back in through South Florida, I was noticing that the temperature was staying in the 30s. We were into Florida, and it still was cold. I was like, I thought the thing was broken.
Yeah, Mags in Tallahassee has been getting it. They're chilly right now.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're lucky.
We are very lucky.
When I went up to school in the Panhandle area, it gets real cold.
It does, yeah. I've noticed just through time, it's kind of odd. Orlando is typically 10 degrees colder than us in the winter. And it seems like in the summer, they can actually be hotter.
Yes.
It feels more hot in the summer. So I think we have a better climate than Orlando does. But it's amazing, just 2 hours drive time difference, what the temperature does. So a little bit chilly, but we are all here. We got KVJ TV up and going. Y'all look fantastic, look better than ever.
Oh, thank you.
Looks good.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what's on my mind.
Okay. Just your looks and life.
Yeah, this hat that I'm wearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a new hat, though, is it? I've seen it before.
You have seen this before? I wasn't sure if I ever broke this out because I couldn't find it. And I found.
Haven't you seen it, Virginia?
I have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Losing my mind.
I liked it before and I like it now.
Yeah, it's still holding on.
Yes.
All right, we'll see Jaybird's hat and everything else that is going on here today. Go to YouTube, but look for the KVJ Show and dial it up. We're going to let you know what we've got on our mind. It's some big stuff coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
He said, are you serious? I tried, but I can't figure out. I've been next to you all night and still don't know what you're about. You keep talking, but not much coming out your mouth. Can't you tell that I want you? I say it. I would want myself. Baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell. Just to know me, yeah. So sure of yourself. Baby, don't get greedy. That you want it well. I see you eyeing me down, but you'll never know much past my name or how I'm running this room around, and that I'm still half your age. Yeah, you looking at me like I'm some sweet escape. Obvious that you want me, but I said I would want myself. Baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell just to know me, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That you want it well. He said, I'm just curious, is this for real or just an act? Can't tell if you love or hate me. Never met someone like that. Got me so crazy. Did you know you got that effect? I said, let me check, yeah. I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell just to know me, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That you want it well. I would want myself.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Jaybird, what you thinking about here today?
This hat I have, what would you kind of call this hat? Does it remind you kind of like a Russian hat?
Yeah, kind of. It makes me want a vodka.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was my grandfather's hat.
I feel like it's a hat that you wear to go drinking at the Igloo bar.
Yeah, it's for the cold, right?
Yeah.
That feels great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was my grandpa's. Were y'all close to your grandfathers?
Yes.
Because I don't really ever hear y'all talk about him.
Mine's dead. He killed himself.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's that.
Okay.
Well, we know what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Were you close to him before he offed himself?
I was, but I was 5 when he died.
Oh, okay.
So,
Have you told that story before?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging in the barn, right?
In the basement.
Oh, basement barn. I knew it started to be.
It's pretty intense.
I think I blocked that out.
Yeah.
He was lovely, but he had issues.
Sure, yeah. That's rough.
Okay.
I didn't get any of his hats.
Don't know really kind of where to go.
Did your grandpa kill himself?
No. He
Okay,
did not.
well, that's
I barely
good.
knew
Yeah,
him,
mine
okay?
didn't either.
My story's sad, but not as sad as Virginia's. Never is.
Okay. She's good at that. She usually wins that. If you want to play one-up sadness, Virginia wins every time.
Truth be truth.
Yeah, she's very good at that. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
I love it when this happens. So whenever I'm having a day and I'm like overwhelmed and I'm looking at the calendar and I'm going, oh man, I'm not going to be able to do all of this. This is too stressful. And then somebody sends me a message and it says, hey, I have to reschedule our meeting today. And I feel like sometimes it's like a guardian angel of sorts or something that just helping me out in that moment. This is what happened to me. I woke up this morning. I was stressed about having back to back stuff. And I'm like, how am I going to do it all? Boom, one of my meetings got canceled.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Right.
I'm so glad we are in the season of let's circle back after the holidays.
It's a great time for that. You're right. It's so nice to be able to get out of things. Things are real. That's why I do love this time of year from Thanksgiving on. Things move at a slower speed, and you can get out of some of these stressing social obligations.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let's circle back at the holidays is my favorite way to end an email. Hey, after the holidays, we'll circle back on this.
Yeah, nobody's going to do anything productive.
No.
No, you can tell. It's the time of year where everyone's shutting it down. It's
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
That's a beautiful feeling. I got to tell you, what is on my mind here today, I was reminded of this. I really feel like there is nothing better for family bonding than taking a road trip together. So I'll tell you, I love my family and we are very close. But when we are here, your schedules rip you around. And with my schedule, too, it just doesn't work out. I wake up at 2 a.m. And so by the time I go to bed, most of the time I go typically a whole week without seeing my son Ken, and sometimes my wife Kim. People be like, "You never talk?" No, never see him.
They do their own thing because when you're there, you're sleeping.
It just
or
the schedules
working.
don't work. He's got football practices or things like that with activities, and so I am long dead asleep by the time they get home. And so we just kind of are always two ships passing in the night, and we're not a family either that really sits down and has dinner. And so we miss a lot of those moments that used to be built into the standard family. But boy, if you are all in a vehicle, spending time together, you're having meals together, you have time to talk together, you're finding musical preferences, it's constant conversations. I had more bonding time with my family, my entire family, over the last 10 days than I have probably easily over the last 10 months, if not even longer. So I got to tell you, if you haven't, they are just absolutely amazing. So I loved it and had a great time, and they're really good for that.
That's
cool. Kind of that forced isolation. I think sometimes we need that. And what else can you do in society that puts you in that kind of environment? Even if everybody is on their devices, there's nothing else.
There's nothing else. That road trip is so fun. I love it too.
The only thing you could do is maybe if you all robbed the bank together, you all went to the same prison. I don't know.
I don't know. Look at the Menendez brothers. They split them up. Sometimes they do that to be diabolical.
But they are back together now.
They are, but it took, 30 years, Virginia?
It took a while.
Yeah, so I don't know if robbing banks brings families together. Just saying. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, there were so many things that I got to experience on the Rolston road trip. One of those things, Buc-ee's.
Oh,
I'd never been to a Buc-ee's in my life, and then in the same day, I wound up at 2 Buc-ee's. So I went all in with 2 stops in one day. I knew there were some things I needed to try out: jerky, beef brisket, all that kind of stuff. I'll let you know what I thought of it, what it's like, and my wife, the Mexican queen, she degraded Buc-ee's because she said they were missing one key element every good road stop needs to have. I'll tell you what that is next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, sweetie, I got you.
iPhone 13?
Yeah, it's from Total Wireless. Ooh, and what's cool, it has...
Super fast 5G and the awesome dual camera system. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I love
you, Dad. Best dad ever.
Get iPhone 13 for just $99 when you switch and buy 2 months of the Total 5G Plus Unlimited plan. But you better hurry. They'll go faster than you can say.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.
Total Wireless. We're totally with you. Limited time offer while supplies last. Restrictions apply. Available exclusively in Total Wireless stores. 5G access requires a 5G capable device and a 5G service area.
Make holiday magic this year with something beautiful and timeless from Diamonds Direct. A stunning eternity band, a pair of classic diamond stud earrings, something new and eye-catching from a world-class designer, or maybe you're looking for that perfect engagement ring or a fabulous timepiece. At Diamonds Direct, we have the perfect gifts for the season, starting at around $500. Come and let our experts help you pick out that headliner gift. Or for some fabulous ideas, see the online seasonal gift guide now at DiamondsDirect.com. You can even chat now with a virtual assistant for the ultimate convenience. Whether you connect online or in person, you're guaranteed to get the extraordinary value, ironclad warranties, and white glove service Diamonds Direct is known for. And to help make your purchase even more affordable, we've got special financing so you can spread out your payments. Get directions, details, special showroom hours, and our holiday gift guide now at DiamondsDirect.com. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
Make this holiday season scent-sational. Fragrance is the perfect gift for someone special on your list, and Ulta Beauty has them all. Shop classic scents from Valentino, Burberry, and Carolina Herrera. Plus, check out can't-miss perfume kits from Ariana Grande. And wait, there's one more sweet deal. With a fragrance purchase of $70 or more, get the coziest plush robe or throw, valued at $70 while supplies last. So head to an Ulta Beauty store today. Get all the best gifts, all at Ulta Beauty.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try. Daphne, of course. Her name is Daphne. Just like that, you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, our best deals of the year are here. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get 300 megabit Xfinity internet and an unlimited mobile line together for only $35 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing or auto pay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan from CBS 12 News.
It all starts here with the team that works hard every morning to help you take on the day.
CBS 12 News this morning bringing you breaking news and the stories that impact you.
Your precise forecast and traffic updates to help you plan ahead.
Information to help improve your quality of life.
News that fits into your fast-paced mornings and won't waste your time.
Arming you with everything you need before you head out the door.
Let us help you make your day easier. CBS 12 News this morning.
Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m.
Hi everyone, I'm Jim Grimes for CBS 12 News. Don't miss out on your favorite CBS shows, NFL and college football games, or CBS 12 News. If you use an antenna or converter box, please pay attention. We're boosting our over-the-air signals and changing how you find WPEC CBS 12 News. Take a few minutes to rescan your television. After rescanning, you'll receive CBS programming on channels 12.1 and 34.5. Just follow your TV steps for rescanning or go to cbs12.com for more information.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
You know, as you get a little bit older, it's good to know what is happening on the inside of your body because early detection can save your lives. Anything that might go wrong, you want to get in the early stages, not in the later stages. But most people don't like the processes to find out what's going on in the inside of your body. That's why you're going to love Life Imaging FLA because it's now made easy. You go in and you just lay there 10 minutes is all it takes. There's no undressing. There are no dyes. There's nothing uncomfortable. And you can find out what is happening with your heart health. And most people really need to know because 1 out of 3 people are going to die from heart disease in America. When you go to Life Imaging FLA, you can get a free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements, a $699 value. You can also ask about their cancer screening and their virtual colonography. Multiple studies are showing that looking inside of the body with CT scans can significantly reduce cancer deaths. And they got a new location opening soon in Jupiter. So book now by taking out your phone and dialing pound 250 and saying the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, keyword free heart scan.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, South Florida's going to get one. Before you know it, Buc-ee's will be in Fort Pierce. And will it be a game changer? I'd never been to a Buc-ee's because the closest one to us here in South Florida right now is in Daytona Beach. And I just haven't made it up that way. But I know when you guys went up to St. Augustine for a concert, you stopped by the Buc-ee's there. Bert even had a Buc-ee's outfit that he wore in there. And you gave me your thoughts on it when you guys went.
And they thought I was working there as the mascot.
I can see that, yeah.
When they got up a little closer, they go, this guy doesn't work with us.
There's just something a little off.
This guy's a little rogue.
This guy's drunk.
Yeah, this guy's he smells like whiskey.
Something odd about this beaver right here. Yeah.
Buc-ee got into the Jameson.
The drunk beaver. Yeah, it is amazingly huge. It's incredible just how many different bays they have to fill up your gas. And I feel for any gas station that's anywhere near a Buc-ee's, how would they even compete? Because the one thing I did see a lot through the South and driving up as we went all the way up to Detroit, Michigan, there's another one called Love's. I see that a lot. And I went to one of the Buc-ee's in Georgia, and right across the way was one of those Love's. I'm like, how do they even try to compete? Because I don't know why you would go to that other one, because they have bays to accommodate pretty much anybody who wants gas.
Truckers can't go to Buc-ee's.
Really?
Truckers are not allowed at Buc-ee's.
Why?
So
What
I don't
is
know.
this prejudice?
No semis.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Is it because maybe it's too intimidating?
I think it makes it a little bit too hard to navigate, and they've figured out that they make more money off of people like you and I than truckers.
Yeah. The one thing I did notice, and I think it might have been the Loves, it was that or another one of those, is they have shower stalls in there.
Yes. At the truck stops, they have shower stalls. You won't find that at a Buc-ee's.
Right. And they're making announcements like, whoever has shower bay number 10, your shower is now ready. I was just like,
that sounds disgusting. Yeah, I'm not down with that.
Okay. I was getting a whole bunch of food. I just put it all down and walked out.
How much does a shower cost? I really need to explore this.
I wish we could have a road stop shower here for a do a bitch punishment. That'd be ideal right today. Perfect. So I went into the Buc-ee's, and there were a couple things that I tried. I went in and went right to the beef jerky they have. Could not believe it. Blew my mind. It is about, if you've never been to a Buc-ee's, probably 15 at least different varieties of beef jerky you can get there. And if you're a jerky fan, it's amazing because it's not the stuff that's in the plastic. It's not packaged. It's just laying out there fresh. You just imagine that maybe they have a jerky farm out back, and it's just freshly harvested and brought right into the Buc-ee's. And then the other thing people told me you have to get is the beef brisket.
Yes, the brisket. I don't even get it on the bread. I just get it by the pound.
Right, okay. So I was new to this. The first time I went to the Buc-ee's, it was before they were serving the brisket, so upset. Oh. And on the way back yesterday, they had it cranking. And the thing that was amazing, I think we were in there, it was maybe 1 a.m. We were in the Buc-ee's. It looks like it's noon.
Wow.
People are still in there cranking. They're working the jerky stands. They're making the brisket. I was like, this is unbelievable, because I expected it was going to be all shut down. You get nothing. No. I got one of those hot beef brisket sandwiches, and even Keto Kev, I went for it. I said I got to have the full experience. It's amazing how big and fat that thing is. Very good. Well worth it. Loved it.
Your body was probably going, oh my gosh, what is this?
What is this, bread? Carbs?
Yeah, it was. But I got to tell you, I'm a happy beaver today.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is something special about that bread and meat with the sauce combo that they got going on. And you can get the brisket one of two ways. You can get it chopped or you can get it just sliced by the pound.
That's what I was looking for, and I didn't see that because we were rushing and running, and so I wasn't doing that casual thing. So I was just, you ever do that where you're just glance shopping?
Yes.
Like Mad Captain. I wanted the sliced brisket, but I did not see that happening on that.
You can ask for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can even slice it for you fresh if they don't have it ready.
So if you're leisurely going through a Buc-ee's, because I did not see any of it sliced out. Maybe you got to ask for that.
You can ask for it, absolutely.
Okay.
That fudge, though. Do you see the fudge section?
I missed the fudge. I saw the candied nuts. I did see they had a large variety of different candies and chocolates and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a lot of that there, and then everything you need as far as drinks and snacks and all that. And then it's almost like they've also butted a Cracker Barrel gift shop into that thing.
Yes, it looks. It reminded me of a Cracker Barrel meeting a Walmart, but it was better.
Yeah. So if you got family in the Southeast, you could do all your holiday shopping at a Buc-ee's. You're absolutely good. Did not get to the beaver nuggets. I've heard good things on that. The one thing though, and I got to give Buc-ee's a solid A, probably an A+. I was very impressed. I even got to hug the beaver on the way out, Virginia.
Oh, but it's been a while.
It has been a while. You know what? Every now and then, when you see a beaver that is welcoming,
just hug it.
Just go right after it. That's my new motto in life. If I see a friendly beaver, you know what? Go in.
I don't know when I'll see another one.
Yeah, you're right. I don't see a lot of friendly beavers. A lot of them are not very welcoming to me. This one was.
You finally got a hug.
Did you get your picture taken with it?
I did. And I've never done that before. I've never had my photo with a beaver. I got to hug and pet a beaver, and I also got a photo with it.
Nice.
My wife, the Mexican queen, though, she degraded it a bit because she was so upset that they did not have boiled peanuts.
Oh.
She looked all over that place, even asked for it, and they're like, well, we might have some nuts back in a can back there. And she could not believe that you would have a truck stop in the Southeast and you would not offer up spicy boiled peanuts because she loves those things.
That is a staple. That is a thing.
Right.
I don't really get down with those, but that is a thing.
I think they're gross, and every time I put one in my mouth, I just, for some reason, imagine that somebody else has been softening it up in their warm palate, and it's very gross to me, so I don't love them like my wife does, but I think she has a point. And if they had that comment card, got to probably say, Buc-ee's, come on. You know, you're in Georgia, you're in the South.
Where are the boiled peanuts?
Spicy boiled peanuts. Where are we at, Buc-ee's? I mean, you got everything
agree.
else. Why can't we do that? So that's kind of my review of Buc-ee's if you haven't been there yet. But, yeah, people are raving about it. And I don't think there's anything better. I saw the sheets. Remember we were talking about the best gas stations, truck stops, places like that? And people had mentioned up north there's a place called Sheets. So we went there. It looks like it's probably on the standard of a Wawa, but not even. Look, Buc-ee's. You're talking major leagues and minor leagues, Virginia. Not even in the same categories. You can't compare any of them.
I was so impressed with the Buc-ee's because, yes, you really can Christmas shop for everybody on your list at Buc-ee's.
Yes.
You really could.
With only an hour to spare at your Christmas party.
You could totally get it done and still get your gas and get back on the road for your road trip.
Yeah, so I give Buc-ee's an A+. My wife probably at a B+ to an A-, all because of boiled peanuts.
I get it. She loves those, and those are special for her on road trips.
But they're not all boiled peanuts are created equal. Sometimes there are some gross crock pots with that stuff, and it looks crusty, and they haven't cleaned it.
You know what? Anna's making an argument that you get the best boiled peanuts from those things. In fact, the last place I remember, probably number one on my wife's list, is at Yeehaw Junction. Right there at that rundown inn that, remember the semi-truck drove into it?
Yes.
They had a boiled peanut stand there. It looked like a shady dude in a pickup truck.
She loved
just
it.
an old pot, and she got it. I would not have eaten anything that guy touched, but she went all for it. She went in on it, and I would think she'd rank that one number one, Yeehaw Junction for boiled peanuts.
Wow.
So that might be it. What do they call that, gradu? Kind of when you have like a baked on, just kind of.
That's a Cajun word, gradou. It means just like crusty and gross and just ugh.
It does add flavor though, right?
It does.
You don't know what the flavor is. It's crusty. Old guy with truck. You got a little essence of him in those boiled peanuts. But you take it and you're going to like it. Boy, I saw a crazy photo from Thanksgiving Day of Florida theme parks. Packed.
Really?
People like, we thought this was going to be the day. This
On
is our little
Thanksgiving Day?
It was crazy. Yeah, I don't know if anybody thought that they were all smart and be like, yeah, you know, my family and I, we don't want to watch football or have all that turkey. We're going to go right to one of the theme parks. Did you go? What was your experience like? Did this photo do it justice? And what is Florida's most overcrowded theme park during the holidays? Somebody will let you know, and it's not the theme park you would think. I'll tell you what it is coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
I want you to stay. Till I'm in the grave. Till I rot away, dead and buried. Till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going too. 'Cause it was always you. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but baby, I'll love you till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day that I die. I want you to see how you look to me. You wouldn't believe if I told you. You would eat the compliments I throw you. But you're so full of it. Tell me it's a bit. Say you don't see it. Your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit. Don't be stupid. I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be long, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. We should still the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day I die. Forever
Have a little bit of a course correction here, and of course, you know, when something is incorrect on the show, we got to get right on it. I got a text that said that, Kev, Buc-ee's actually does have themselves some boiled peanuts. They said that they come in plain and Cajun flavors. Now, it sounds like by the wording on this that somebody text in here to the show at 877-979-WRMF. I think they copied and pasted off of a site that they went like a Chat GPT, and that's what they're saying. I can promise you we went, we looked, we asked, did not see any boiled peanuts. So to me, I can't go on AI here today. I need to go on physical proof. I need a visual of the boiled peanuts at the Buc-ee's before I say that I was wrong on that.
We will get that for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's what we're looking at here. I need proof if they do have boiled peanuts, like they're claiming that they have, and also you got to train your staff, because if your staff doesn't know that you got boiled peanuts,
Yeah. That's an issue because usually the boiled peanuts is like a whole thing.
Right.
It's hot. It's like
Mhm.
a crock pot, like you would find
Yes.
hot soup in at Publix.
Yep.
Like that's what it looks like. That's the setup of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like something tucked away in the back in a bag that employees don't know where it is or what it is.
Right. Exactly. So there you go. I was on the road doing the whole trucking thing. It was crazy. I mean, we went all over the place.
When you guys are on the road and you see a big old semi, do you ever do that thing where you the honk honk, where they'll do there's a movement you can do,
Yeah.
or a gesture, and they'll honk honk for you. You ever do that?
I did when I was 7.
It still hits.
Does anyone ever do it?
Every time.
Yeah, every time they do it.
I'm not even kidding you.
Really?
I think truckers get excited when someone.
Do they
is-
really?
Yeah.
They like when people want them to pull their handle?
Yeah, I think
or whatever
they do.
that thing is.
I'm too busy trying to not get hit by one of them.
Yeah.
They make me nervous. Whenever I'm passing a semi, I'm always like speeding up to get around them because they're just
No.
so intimidating.
Don't want any kind of distractions going on. when you
No,
got
I
that
don't want to
stuff
play no
happening.
games.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm right there with you. Now, I know during the break, there were a lot of people on the road. In fact, they were talking about how many people were traveling. They smashed travel records over the Thanksgiving holiday with people that were going through TSA. And I could tell you the roads were absolutely crazy. They're saying in America, there were 3 million people that were processed flying through TSA.
Wow.
On Sunday alone. That passes last year's record. And they said 18 million people traveled over Thanksgiving weekend. It was absolutely crazy out there on the roads. So I can definitely attest to that. So there were some people that thought that they were going to beat the system. Even though they're up in the prices, some of these theme parks, they're still super crowded. In fact, some of them are getting more crowded than they've ever been. When do you see something where you charge more and it brings more people out? The more
I'd be
expensive?
so
I'm
mad.
there.
If I thought it was going to be empty on Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
I paid extra because the prices are up, and then I go and it's packed, I'm so mad.
I know, right? Well, that was the social media post I saw. Somebody's like, boy, we thought we had really cheated the system, and then we show up to this.
Everybody thought the same thing.
Yes, everybody thought that they were going to beat the system. Everybody would be home feeding their fat faces. And no, they said, you know what? We're going to go to the theme parks. But what I saw that was rather surprising was which one of Florida's theme parks is actually the most busy during the holidays. Now, I told you it's one you might not think of, so I'll give you each a guess. What do you think is the most crowded theme park during the holidays in the state of Florida, Virginia?
Let's go Universal Studios.
Gonna go Universal. Okay, Jaber, what do you think?
Busch Gardens.
You're right.
Boom, Busch.
Busch Gardens in Tampa.
I've never been to it.
I went there. It was fun, and that was a long time ago I went to it. It was fun back then.
I don't understand why this would be. Now, the way that Rustic Pathways figured this out, they went and analyzed over 900 trip advisory reviews for terms like crowded, overcrowded, chaotic. Those were the searches that they used. And they found that Busch Gardens in Tampa is #1 in the state and 4th in the world for winter travel destinations that are crowded, overcrowded, or chaotic. 31% of the reviews cited congestion at Busch Gardens in Tampa. Why?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah, that is odd to me. I'm not a huge theme park attendee, so I can't even tell you why that would be. But if you think, oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till the holidays to go to a theme park. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to go to one that nobody thinks of. Busch Gardens. Hello. Aren't we
Surprise.
clever? You showed me what happened. I don't understand this. So, yeah, if you think you're going to be so clever, Busch Gardens is not your place during the holiday. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I know that a lot of faculty in schools throughout the world, South Florida especially, they're concerned about artificial intelligence, kids using it to cheat when it comes to tests, doing their homework and things like that. But that's not necessarily what teenagers are using AI for. So this is actually more alarming. What are they really using it for that you need to know about? I'll tell you next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Drivers in Royal Palm Beach, the Acreage, Loxahatchee, and Wellington should expect significant delays and some road closures this morning between 8 a.m. and noon for the memorial procession of 3 fallen Palm Beach County deputies. Expect heavy delays starting at around 8 a.m. eastbound Okeechobee Boulevard between Crestwood Boulevard and State Road 7, State Road 7 between Southern Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard, westbound Southern Boulevard west of Florida's Turnpike, eastbound Southern Boulevard, North Lake Boulevard, and the State Road 7 extension may experience significant delays as well. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Give the gift of wellness this season with a Massage Envy gift card. Receive a free $20 promo card when purchasing $100 in gift cards at Massage Envy locations through December 31st. Now hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Avril Lavigne presents the Greatest Hits Tour. Avril Lavigne. Live in concert in Hollywood, Florida at Hard Rock Live, Saturday, June 21st. With special guest, Simple Plan. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at myhrl.com or Ticketmaster.com. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood.
Lose yourself in the magic of the most wonderful time of the year at Cirque Dreams Holidays. This electrifying stage production has captured the imagination of audiences throughout the country. Delight in the holiday season as the world's finest circus artists perform alongside a cast of lovable holiday characters. Sprinkled with high-energy dance numbers and festive holiday music, it's the perfect gift for the entire family.
At the Kravis Center, December 19th through 24th. Get tickets at kravis.org.
Car accident? Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
It's DJ Good Fun! DJ Good Fun. Broadcasting from the Florida Lottery Department of Good Fun. Let's talk about what's in for the holidays. We're introducing the Perfect Gift Scratch-Offs, featuring 5 games in 1.
Whoa, that is fun.
And besides that, it helps education.
Yeah, that is good.
The Florida Lottery. It's good fun. DJ Good Fun, signing off. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Open enrollment for 2025 is happening now. New affordable health plans offer you the opportunity to find coverage that better meets your care needs and your budget. Call 866-232-8712 today. Many plans are more affordable than you think. In fact, 4 out of 5 people who enroll in a plan through the marketplace can get financial help to lower their monthly payments. And with over 200 Florida Blue plans, including some with dental and vision coverage, you have many options to choose from. Get access to a large network of quality providers, like doctors who take the time to know you and your medical history. You can get the care you need from anywhere at any time with in-person extended hours available and access to 24/7 virtual visits for $0. Don't wait. Enroll in the coverage your family needs at a price you can afford. Call 866-232-8712 to connect with an exclusive Florida Blue agent today. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
I'm Trey Lytle, a partner at Lytle Writers, Smith Ivey & Fronrath. My firm has been handling personal injury, product liability, medical malpractice, and nursing home litigation for almost 40 years and has recovered billions of dollars for our clients. If you've been injured, contact us to speak with an attorney. With offices throughout South Florida, our team of skilled professionals are ready to help. If we don't win your case, you will pay absolutely nothing. Check out our reviews and see for yourself. Visit LytleWriter at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Are you considering medications like semaglutide for weight loss? There's something you need to know. Red Mountain Weight Loss has the exact same ingredients as the big pharma name brands for less than half the price. Red Mountain Weight Loss has been the leader in medical weight loss for over 30 years. Join over 1 million people who've trusted Red Mountain Weight Loss to help them lose weight. Their expert medical team can help accelerate your weight loss with customized meal plans and solutions to reduce side effects. Lose weight and look great just in time for the holidays with semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss. For $99 plus the cost of meds, you'll get the support of their clinical team to help guide your weight loss every step of the way. Every prescription comes with an accredited and FDA-inspected American pharmacy, so you can trust that you're getting the highest quality medication. Red Mountain has semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today. No waiting to fill your prescription, no back orders. Trust the experts at Red Mountain Weight Loss to help you lose weight. Faster results, expert support, quality medications. Book your appointment today at redmountainweightloss.com.
Try the new $6 meal deal from Dunkin'. It's a medium hot or iced coffee and a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich and a side of hash browns for $6. America runs on Dunkin'.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Did you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
If it's time to replace your air conditioning unit, Snyder can help. Get 0% interest if you pay in full within 60 months. Visit SnyderAC.com and get the details in a flash.
I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Ready to trade in your car hassle-free? Visit hgregg.com. Click on Sell Us Your Car for an offer in minutes. Find thousands of cars below market value. Trade in today at hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning, we have another beautiful yet chilly day ahead of us, so make sure to bundle up. A lot of sunshine and today's high temperature of 68.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Hey, are you following KVJ on social media? You know we're there. We're all over Instagram, TikTok. We do all that stuff as well. Yeah, for Mamaw, Papaw, we do Facebook. We even still do X. Yes, we haven't jumped to the other ones yet, but we are still there. And, of course, YouTube. Are you subscribed and following the KVJ Show on all these platforms? If not, make it your goal today. Go out and start subscribing like crazy. And if you're watching us right now on KVJ TV on YouTube, please click that like button. Definitely helps us out. And do the subscribe thing and rate and review if you could. We definitely appreciate it. A lot of people think that teenagers are loving AI and ChatGPT simply because they can go on there and get their homework done a lot faster and get to what they love doing a lot more often. That's not really necessarily the case, according to what I'm seeing here today out of a study from the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. They're saying, you know what, you need to really wake up, parents, when it comes to what your teenagers are using AI for. They said it's not necessarily to cheat in school. It's for emotional support, relationship advice, and social interaction. They're now finding their friends in chatbots.
Oh, that's very upsetting.
I'm telling you what, I've heard some of this. It is getting good. And I can see how somebody will start getting, oh, let me talk to my friend real quick. And they come off as if they're your friends.
Yeah. To me, this kind of got my attention. I find this to be a little alarming. I just don't know. To me, I think life and society is about interactions with other humans. And already we're seeing our kids are gravitating to it for their interactions. They're not now interacting with other people that have a heartbeat. They're interacting with chatbots. They say it's in your kid's Snapchat. It's on their Instagram. It's even integrated into group chats. And they say that some of these teenagers now are developing romantic relationships with artificial intelligence.
I told you all this was going to happen.
Yeah, you did.
It's just scary that it's real.
Yeah.
I know.
They, in this study, sat down. They started asking some of these parents when they found out that their kids were doing this. And they said, hey, do you know what your kids are doing? Had no idea. And they say, do you know what Mid-Journey is? Like, no. Character AI? No. I don't even know what this is. DALL-E? D-A-L-L-E? Never even heard of that. I don't know what that is. If somebody sat me down and said, you know, your teenage son Cannon is spending a lot of time in developing relationships on Dolly, I'd be like, what? Dolly? Who? What? What is this? I don't even know what
Dolly
this is.
Parton?
I know, right? That's my Dolly.
That's the only Dolly I know.
That's my Dolly. The teenagers today, they got a different Dolly, Virginia. It's not as innocent and sweet and doesn't have the same kind of delicious right bosoms as our Dolly. Yeah, they say that teens are going on there, and it's easy for them. They're sharing their traumas. And here's part of the problem, too. They're oversharing because, unlike with their friends, they feel like they're safe. They're not being judged. They're talking to something that is not going to give them attitude, is not going to tell the entire school, is not going to then turn around and use this to have them bullied. So they're finding kinship and friendship in this. And part of the problem with this, because you're saying, well, okay, well, why is this so bad? Where it starts to get more problematic, one, you're building an attachment and a relationship with something that's not human. So you are losing skills of interaction, which we do need. But the kids then start getting comfortable and they start oversharing. They start talking about traumas, which then leads maybe to their medical records. Then they start giving out some social details. And you know who also is listening and harvesting this information, Virginia?
The hackers.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So it is interesting, and I guess a conversation you have to have. This is the long-told story, though, about parents trying to stay up on what their kids are doing. I don't even know a fraction of what my kid is able to do, and I know he's on the Snapchat, and I'll watch over his shoulder and see all this kind of stuff, and I try to pay attention to what music he knows and really be up his behind. But it is a challenge to know every little thing when it comes to the technology and what these kids are doing today.
I know a couple with the husband, he's very much into the AI to the point where his wife is getting jealous of the emotional. He's talking to the robot more than he's talking to his wife.
Wow.
And she's hearing all this go on.
Yeah.
She's jealous.
Yeah, it's a great point. This isn't unique, by the way, to teenagers. This is something like Jaybird is talking about. You might have this problem with your spouse. All of a sudden, could you imagine that? Your husband is cheating on you, emotionally cheating with a chatbot on AI, and you are getting jealous over...
I'd be so mad. Like, stop being an idiot.
Right?
Aren't you old enough to know better?
And then all of a sudden you hear
What's the matter with you, you dope?
AI goes, do not talk to my friend like that.
Yeah, it's a crazy real thing. So they're saying, hey, we're kind of snoozing on what the real problems of AI are. It's that our kids are using it in other ways other than just cheating. And this could be a problem. And part of this you start to see then as kids are trying to adjust and deal with their emotions. I don't know if this girl was using AI, but I don't know if you saw the viral clip of the kid that was in the Walmart. She clearly was going through something.
Yeah, I did see that clip.
Okay.
Where's your mother?
We're going to break this all down for you next on the KVJ Show.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights and then alone conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights and in alone conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
Talking about how teenagers and kids now are developing emotional relationships with artificial intelligence, chatbots. A little bit of a problem that maybe they didn't see coming down the pike. And the problem with that is they're not getting the social interaction with real humans that they need. That's kind of what shapes our personalities and our behaviors. We're humans. We have heartbeats. AI does not. You know, it can regurgitate stuff and it can listen to you and this and that, but you're not talking to a real human. But that's the relationships and how kids are building. And will you start to see the effects of this in our society? I don't know what's going on with this girl here, and I'm not blaming AI. It's probably a lot of other things going on. But when you see this kind of stuff and behaviors of kids out in public, you start wondering what's going on with that next generation. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. Tantrums, seen those my entire life. Yeah, as a kid, had a few. I think we probably all did. Your parents used to handle them differently. When I was a kid, my mom whooped my butt real quick. She said it was the only tantrum I ever threw. You don't really see that anymore. Now parents, maybe they'll get their kid out of the place if the kid's having a tantrum, remove them from the situation, try to cool them and calm them down. But I don't know what this parent was doing because they weren't anywhere around. There's a video of this girl that is just trashing a Walmart. Where is the mom? She's taking things off the shelves. Looks like she's kind of like in the meat department, whatever. She's just taking things right off and slamming it on the floor and moving on. No one's stopping it. People, of course, are just filming. This is America today, right?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
Here's some of the audio from the video. Yeah, and so you can hear in the background because some people are trying to shut it down because this girl is just unabated. She's going through and she's trashing this Walmart. And some people are like, hey, no, you can't do that. And there's somebody yelling at them saying, don't you do that. You don't step in there. You don't know what this girl's going through.
Like, what?
Yeah. So
it doesn't matter what she's going through. We can't allow her to grab things off the shelves and smash them on the ground.
That's what I thought. We're not there yet as a
We're
society.
not there
right?
yet, are we?
Where it's like, go on ahead and let your kid trash a Walmart.
Because she's having a bad day.
And you as a parent are nowhere to be found. And heaven forbid somebody step in and try to stop my kid or correct them from trashing this Walmart. You better not.
That's a lot.
I mean, what the heck?
And you still don't see the parent in the video.
No, not at all. That went on for a good 20, 30 seconds. I mean, my mom, I wasn't out of her sight anywhere.
Oh, all my mom had to do was give me the lip curl, and I knew I better just shut up and be a good boy. That's all my mom would not put up with that.
Maybe there was no parent there with her, and maybe that's what she's going through.
There's another clip of another little kid doing the same kind of thing, and I think it was at a Walgreens or something, and no one's stopping it. And finally, this guy grabs the kid and says, "You're staying here till the cops get here, buddy."
Yeah,
he got involved.
But here's the thing: so many people today, they don't want to, because you're going to have somebody like that one person who's yelling over your shoulder, "Don't you dare touch that kid! That's not your kid!" And you then become the villain and the bad person. And I don't know what I would do. If anything, I would probably just go to management and I'd say, "Hey, you may not know this, but you've got a kid that is terrorizing your meat section. I don't know if it's because of the prices or what's going on." But
Walmart has the best prices, too.
Yeah, but this kid is rolling back your meat section, so you might want to go intervene. And I let them do it because it's their store and it's their business, and I don't want to get involved. I don't feel like I need to parent the world, and I'm not going to start with this kid.
No, I would get involved if it was something to where they're throwing stuff at people, and you're going, "Come on, you're going to allow the kid to do that?"
Yeah, but it's just kind of crazy. So you've, in a way, when you break it all down and peel away the layers of the onion, I feel for this kid. This kid is just can't deal with the emotions of what it's dealing with outside of the Walmart, and then when it gets into a Walmart, this is just what triggers it, and the child is doing this kind of stuff. So I feel for whatever this kid is going through in their life, but this kid's not on a great path.
It's probably why you can never find any Walmart employees, because they're scared of hiding.
They're trying to corral 9-year-olds that are trashing their meat department. It's kind of crazy. But I do want to tell you, don't lose faith in the kids, the youth, because there are some really good nuts out there, including 9-year-old Charlie Alsup. He is doing something pretty awesome. Today is going to be a very sad day here in South Florida. Today is when we do the public memorial for Ignacio Dan Diaz, Deputy Sheriff Ralph Butch Waller, and Corporal Luis Paez. It is going to be taking place at, I think, Financial Amphitheater today, starting at 9:30 a.m. Be aware there are going to be some traffic snarls, well-deserved traffic snarls. If you don't know the story, Diaz, Waller, and Paez, they were killed when a driver ran into them on Southern Boulevard near Lion Country Safari back on November 21st. 3 deaths one day. In 100 years, PBSO has not seen that.
Wow.
Fatality rate in one day. And obviously the entire department is crushed, and there are families that are destroyed because of this. But 9-year-old Charlie, he says, "I'm 9, what am I going to do?" You know what Charlie does? He set up a lemonade and cookie stand to raise tuition money for Deputy Ignacio Dan Diaz's children. Here's the news report.
The police officer has a son that goes to the same daycare as my littlest sister.
He asked me if there was a way we could raise money to try to help the family, and we came up with the idea to have a lemonade and cookie stand, and we're trying to pay off as much as their tuition as possible so that they have one less thing to worry about during this difficult time.
Incredible. So far, they say they've raised enough for at least 4 or 5 months of tuition, along with electronics they plan to donate to the family.
How amazing is that?
That is beautiful. Good for you, Charlie.
Yeah, and his mom, Christina, who you heard in that clip, if you're out there and Charlie's going to be out again, you let us know. We'll promote it. We will help him.
Absolutely.
Sell as many cookies and glasses of lemonade as he can handle, and we'll put him someplace where you can really move that product.
Give the location, and we will send the flock of people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so please reach out to KVJ 877-979-WRMF. We would love to help you out, because that's an amazing cause. And Christine, I know how proud you got to be of Charlie. That's a really cool thing he's doing.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, if these accusations are true, the apple does not fall far from the tree when it comes to Diddy. His son just got served papers in Miami. For what? Uh-oh, sounds like kind of the same stuff Diddy's being accused of. We'll get into the details coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Drivers in Royal Palm Beach, the Acreage, Loxahatchee, and Wellington should expect significant delays and some road closures this morning between 8 a.m. and noon for the memorial procession of 3 fallen Palm Beach County deputies. Expect heavy delays starting at around 8 a.m. eastbound Okeechobee Boulevard between Crestwood Boulevard and State Road 7, State Road 7 between Southern Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard, westbound Southern Boulevard west of Florida's Turnpike, eastbound Southern Boulevard, North Lake Boulevard, and the State Road 7 extension may experience significant delays as well. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Give the gift of wellness this season with a Massage Envy gift card. Receive a free $20 promo card when purchasing $100 in gift cards at Massage Envy locations through December 31st. Now hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
One of the biggest things I need in life is to maintain my energy and also my focus. And I do that when I get enough sleep. That's why I prioritize my sleep, and I use a Sleep Number smart bed because it does everything you need, from tracking your sleep and your circadian rhythm to adjusting the firmness and softness on each side. And that's why my Sleep Number setting is set ideally at a 45.
My Sleep Number setting is at 100. These beds are therapeutic. They are great if you're in the bad back community like myself. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? So you can choose your ideal comfort on either side. And now, during our Cyber Week sale, save 20% on most Sleep Number smart beds, plus free home delivery with any base. Ends Monday, December 9th, only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. I went to the awesome location at Palm Beach Gardens.
They got a great location in Boynton Beach, one in Wellington. For more details, just go to sleepnumber.com and make sure you tell them the KVJ Show sent you in.
Hey, sweetie, I got you.
iPhone 13?
Yeah, it's from Total Wireless. Ooh, and what's cool, it has...
Super fast 5G and the awesome dual camera system. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I love
you, Dad. Best dad ever.
Get iPhone 13 for just $99 when you switch and buy 2 months of the Total 5G Plus Unlimited plan. But you better hurry. They'll go faster than you can say.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.
Total Wireless. We're totally with you. Limited time offer while supplies last. Restrictions apply. Available exclusively in Total Wireless stores. 5G access requires a 5G-capable device and a 5G service area.
For a limited time at 7-Eleven, get 2 pizza slices and your favorite Coca-Cola 20-ounce for only $5. Everything we do is big, like our new Bigger pizza slices. Go bigger with the $5 meal deal with 7 rewards, only at 7-Eleven. Valid through 1/7/25. See app for full terms.
Join me, Megan, from 97.9 at WRMF at the grand opening of Whole Foods, 7395 Boynton Beach Boulevard, Tuesday, December 10th from 11 to 1. Come and choose from more than 1,500 locally sourced items from Florida.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you could use that money towards scoring courtside seats for your favorite team. Progressive cannot guarantee that you can score courtside seats. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, but courtside seats can be astronomical. Maybe if your team plays in a smaller market, you could swing it. Even still, it's unlikely. Maybe 4th row, which are still incredible seats that you'll enjoy greatly. Savings possible. Courtside, long shot. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates. Not available in all states. Progressive cannot guarantee that someone really tall will not sit in front of you at the game, rendering your excellent seats just okay.
Tickets are on sale now for the Cognizant Classic in the Palm Beaches. South Florida's only PGA Tour event returns to PGA National February 26th through March 2nd. Watch your favorite golfers compete on the Champions Course while enjoying a new on-site experience filled with local bites, craft cocktails, fan activities, and more. Get ready for a week to remember. Secure your tickets now at thecognizantclassic.com.
McMaster & Johnson Jewelry is Jupiter's most trusted jeweler. Michael McMaster and Kyle Johnson are here for you every weekday from 10 to 6 and Saturdays until 4. From jewelry and luxury watches to one-of-a-kind custom-made pieces, McMaster & Johnson Jewelry has what you're looking for this holiday season. Stop by the Concourse Village Plaza on the corner of Indiantown and A1A today. Need the best price on natural or lab-grown diamonds? Looking for that something unique for that special someone? McMaster & Johnson Jewelry is your answer for all your jewelry needs.
We all did a lot of shopping over the weekend, and I have to admit, mostly for myself. The closer I get to Christmas, that's when I get nervous and buy for others. Right now, it's myself. I know I'm not alone in that. It's Tracy. What I'm loving this holiday season is getting into the smaller clothes that I couldn't get into last year. Because at this time last year, I was still in my progress of losing 43 pounds in 3.5 months with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Not only did I lose all of that weight, I kept it off, and I keep buying all the the smaller clothes. We always say life gets away from us, but you know what else gets away from us? Our weight. We're not paying attention, so all those pounds just keep coming on. Unwanted fat. Get rid of it. You don't have to hold on to it anymore and drag it around with you. Call Dr. Zuckerman with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. You're going to lose up to a pound of fat every single day. You're not even going to have to exercise. You're not counting calories. None of those prepackaged meals, and there are no shots with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Call them now. You'll be just as happy as I am. 561-680-3090. And more info online at coastalweightlasssecret.com.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana? Or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try. Daphne, of course. Her name is Daphne. Just like that, you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
You know, I just went on an amazing 10-day road trip with the family. Checked out a lot of sports, went to a lot of sports bars. But let me tell you, being all around America, there is no great sports bar like what we got right here in South Florida. That's Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar. Because one, most places don't have a beach. But even still, just going into the sports bar itself, it's got a great tropical vibe to it. With over 50 TVs on the wall, an amazing audio package. Sports, wall to wall, just like you want it. A game room for the kids. They're going to have an amazing time. And they're going to walk out, too, with a treasure toy every single time. And on Thursday nights, they're going to eat free from 5 to 8 p.m. And the menu, that's what really jumps out. Some sports bars are very limited. Not when you go to Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar. They got everything from monster fish and chips. Lobster rolls are on the menu. The chicken wings, of course, are fantastic. And when you go for a game, you got everything from grouper fingers to hot diggity dogs, tacos, margarita flatbreads. It's all fantastic. They're in Vero. They're in Jensen. They're also on Singer Island. It's Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a great start. Cooler than average today. Our highs are only going to scrape their way up into the upper 60s after a brisk start with most places in the 40s this morning. We'll see abundant sunshine and very dry conditions. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Do you know about the new Diddy Nuggets song, Kevin?
There is a new Diddy Nuggets song. Yeah, I got to check it out a little bit yesterday. This is quite the jam.
Nah, what y'all want to do?
Diddy Nuggets, oh, Diddy Nuggets. Hot, fresh, oh, Diddy Nuggets. Diddy Nuggets, Diddy Nuggets.
Yeah, Diddy Nuggets.
Bad boy for life.
Okay, there you go. Let you know what's happening.
Diddy's youngest son, Christian Combs, just got served with legal paperwork by an accuser that claims he assaulted her, battery, assault, and sexual assault. Also, the intentional infliction of emotional distress. She had him served at his father's Miami mansion, where he has been living.
So he's still doing okay.
Yeah.
He's all good.
Christian was... up until now was doing great. It'll be interesting to see if any other people come forward. Will this go forward? Does she have proof? Are there other victims? Is it going to be like his dad, where the floodgates have opened and now all of the people that have been victims have come forward to tell their story?
It's just where we are. We're over 120 different allegations against Diddy now, trying to sort them out.
Maybe more than that by now. Well, Angelina Jolie just scored a major legal victory against Brad Pitt. A judge has ruled that Brad must hand over documents and communications, specifically about the abuse that he handed out to his ex and their children on that private plane shortly before they separated in 2016. Now, she's accused him of being abusive and pouring alcohol on her and the kids. And I saw somebody break it down on TikTok, and it actually went on for hours and hours. And what they're saying is that, he was on a tirade, and he was screaming, and he was like abusive for hours and hours.
Whatever happened, I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, it broke up a marriage. I don't think he drinks at all anymore. I think he stopped right after that. So whatever did happen on that flight, it must have been ugly.
Yeah. And the fact that he has to hand over all the documents that prove he was abusive, if it did happen, is certainly not good for his case and the whole thing with her. Like, it's just showing a pattern of he is abusive to her, and that's what she wants.
Right.
Harvey Weinstein is back in the hospital in New York City. Now, he's supposed to be on Rikers Island in the prison, but he is in the hospital at Bellevue, which I'm sure is much nicer conditions. He probably loves it a lot more than Rikers Island. Now, he currently is battling leukemia. He also recently had to undergo a heart treatment, and he had COVID, so he's got a lot of medical things going on. And he just did some recent blood work, and they were like, oh, we got to go take him to the hospital. And no, actually, leave him on Rikers Island and let karma get him, because isn't this what he deserves?
It feels like diseases are just standing in line waiting their turn.
They are. They're knocking on the door. They're like, hey,
no, I got
karma sent us.
I got next.
We're supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, let him just sweat it out on Rikers. That's what I would do.
Was he alone on Rikers, or could people get to him?
He's probably in isolation. Yeah, I would think. He's probably in isolation. But now he's sitting pretty in Bellevue Hospital and not going back to Rikers anytime soon. His lawyers are saying that it's inhumane what they're doing to him on Rikers.
Right.
He's not being allowed to get real medical attention that he needs. Oh, is it inhumane? Oh, guess what else is inhumane? Sexual assault. You didn't have any issue dishing that out to a lot of women. Oh, is it inhumane on Rikers? Mwah. Who cares? And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, all right. Get him, Virginia.
I was so fired up.
Harvey Weinstein, get out of here with that BS.
You got Weinstein, you got Diddy. It's a lot.
Let leukemia and COVID do their job and take him.
They're trying to do the work for the people.
They're trying. Get out of the way, Bellevue Hospital, and let leukemia do its work. Ugh. Gross.
Okay, celebrities having a birthday today. Amanda Seyfried from Mamma Mia. She's 39 years old today. Andy Grammer, who's been very nice to our charity Little Smiles. He is turning 41 today as well.
Oh, we love Andy Grammer. He's amazing.
Anna Chlumsky, who was on Veep, great on that show. She also was in the movie My Girl. Remember that?
Yes, and I didn't know that was her until probably the 7th episode of Veep. I go, oh, wow, it's the girl from My Girl.
She was great in Veep, great in My Girl. She's now 44. Tiffany Haddish turns 45 today. Brendan Fraser is 56. And maybe my favorite rocker of all time is turning 76 years old today.
Crazy,
Ozzy Osbourne.
but that's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. Maybe it's not too late.
Oh, Ozzy, yeah.
Keeps it going.
Yeah, I mean, learn how to love, forget how to hate. Don't we need a little bit of that today?
Yes,
we all need to
Kevin.
fire up some Crazy Train today on our way.
Preach on.
That's right. Also got a happy 21st birthday to our gorgeous daughter, Casey Marie Crispino. We love you to the moon and back from Mom, Dad, and Erica.
Ooh, that's a fun last name. Crispino.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, my son Derek, a very happy 19th birthday. This is our first birthday apart as he is finishing up his technical school for the U.S. Air Force. Everyone back home is so proud of you. Danielle sent that in. See him there in that photo. Let's get it. USA.
What? USA. USA.
Also, happy 8th birthday to the best daughter. Hope you have a great day. Love, Mom, Dad, and your brother, John. Kayla had sent that in. Not sure what their daughter's name is. Sorry. Also, happy 11th birthday to Wyatt from Mom, Dad, and Aria. And there they are with the Simpsons.
Oh, so
Homer
cute.
and Bart. Also, happy 14th birthday goes out to Clayton, our little Risley bear from Mom, Dad, Ainsley, and the pets, Stu, Finn, Peanut, and Eloise. Got a birthday, want to get a shout out, let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Boy, have you seen how many people have been going to the movies here lately?
A lot.
Yes.
That Wicked movie was so good, Kevin.
I want to get a quick little catch up on that. I know you talked a bit about it yesterday, but to my ears, let me know your thoughts on that. And I got to tell you, too, there was a big-time celebrity checking out Wicked right here at a theater in South Florida. I'll tell you about coming up next.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Wow. I mean, there are just some big-time movies out there. It set a record. You got Wicked, Gladiator 2, Moana 2. Brought in over $400 million over the Thanksgiving weekend at the box office. That shatters the previous record that was set in 2018.
Wow.
Crazy. Moana 2 grossed the most. Would you have expected that?
No.
I wouldn't have. I thought Wicked would beat it.
Yeah, they say the Moana 2 made over $200 million since its release last week. So it right now is on pace to be the bigger one of the 2024 holiday season.
So I don't think I'm ruining anything or spoiling anything with it for Wicked. Is Wicked, is she mean in the movie, or is she kind of somewhat nice?
Who?
The witch from Wicked.
I love Elphaba, the one who's supposed to be the Wicked Witch of the West. is now my favorite witch of all time.
Yeah, I hear it'll kind of change your perspective. In fact, I see on TikTok now they're going back to the original Wizard of Oz and they're pointing at the good witch and they're saying why she wasn't good at all. Because, she had on the ruby slippers, Dorothy did, and she didn't let her know right away that, hey, you just click those things together, you can get back home. No, she lets her go traipsing off and going through all kinds of danger, and she winds up taking out all of her adversaries, including the wizard himself.
Wow.
It's really fascinating if you've never dove into the whole story of Wicked. Before you go see the movie, go watch on TikTok Wicked Whiteboard 101.
Yes.
It breaks it down for you and explains everything. Like, Wizard of Oz is only a few days, but Wicked is years and years and years that spans outside of those few days. And it kind of gives you the perspective of, oh, what am I looking at? Okay, this is the time frame I'm looking at.
And it kind of shows you that why the witch gets the way she is mean.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It all makes sense.
It does. Doing very well. And if you went to go see Wicked when it opened up on that Friday, I think it was the 22nd, you might have seen a celebrity if you were in Boca. Ariana Grande herself was checking out her new movie with her grandmother.
I saw a video of that. That's pretty cool.
She was with Marjorie Nona Grande, as they call her, checking it out at the Cinemark 20 there in Boca, right off of Airport Road and I-95. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't you look over and be like, wait, is that Ariana Grande checking out Wicked on the day it opens up?
I probably wouldn't even notice. When you're in the theater, you're getting your popcorn and your snacks, and you're so self-involved in what you've got going on, turning your phone off. Like, I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. Kind of interesting. Yeah, the photo that I've seen out there, it looks like somebody realized, hey, that's Ariana Grande, and they snapped the photo because it doesn't look like it's a press photo.
Okay.
Looks like she's just trying to chill with, Nona, whatever it might be, and was just kind of good with it. But my question is, now that's awesome. Imagine that, your grandmother has seen you, because Ariana Grande's been in the game for a while, grew up singing, performing here in South Florida, singing at Panthers games, doing the national anthem, all that stuff. Then she becomes a big TV star and huge pop star. And so there's been a lot of stuff that's going on. But what a thrill, right? To have a huge blockbuster open up and you take your grandmother to the theater in her hometown.
It's pretty special.
I mean, that's an amazingly cool, awesome thing. But I was thinking, on the flip side of that, what movie would you not want to watch with your grandma? Could you imagine if you were sitting there and you had to sit and watch the entire movie with grandma, get her commentary? What would be that one movie, Virginia, that you would absolutely most dread watching with your grandmother?
I mean, any of the Gray, what's the guy's name? Any of those?
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. I couldn't do that with Grandma. No, that'd be rough.
That'd be fascinating.
I watched Forgetting Sarah Marshall with my mom, and there's full frontal male nudity in the first scene. Me and my mom were so uncomfortable. I was like,
that's a big move to do for the first scene.
It's a big, bold move to lead with the D.
There is a very disturbing movie I saw that I was disturbed watching it with myself. It was called Kids back in the day. I couldn't imagine sitting down watching that with my grandmother.
We talked about that the other day, Kids. Me and Denny's were talking about that. That movie is so disturbing.
Yes.
And it makes me feel unsettled in my stomach. I'm just, turn it off.
So kind of a cool little thing there. If you got any thoughts on that, you can always hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text anytime in here to the KVJ Show. Coming up in a few, we got somebody that didn't have as good of an experience as Ariana Grande did when she went to the movie Wicked in Boca Raton, her hometown. Somebody else went to go see Wicked, and it ended in a little bit of an altercation. I'll let you know exactly what started it, and are they a jerk for how they responded to this other person? We'll break it down for you next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Drivers in Royal Palm Beach, the Acreage, Loxahatchee, and Wellington should expect significant delays and some road closures this morning between 8 a.m. and noon for the memorial procession of 3 fallen Palm Beach County deputies. Expect heavy delays starting at around 8 a.m. eastbound Okeechobee Boulevard between Crestwood Boulevard and State Road 7. State Road 7 between Southern Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard. Westbound Southern Boulevard west of Florida's Turnpike. Eastbound Southern Boulevard, North Lake Boulevard, and the State Road 7 extension may experience significant delays as well. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Give the gift of wellness this season with a Massage Envy gift card. Receive a free $20 promo card when purchasing $100 in gift cards at Massage Envy locations through December 31st. Now hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
With Progressive Snapshot, you could save on auto insurance rates by driving safely, which is great because you're rarely rewarded for just being you. Ever get rewarded for being left-handed? No. You get to use weird scissors. Your reward for being a Capricorn? Cold birthdays that conflict with the holidays. And your reward for quickly responding to every work email? More emails. But with Snapshot, even left-handed Capricorns with proper email etiquette could get rewarded for good driving. So download the Progressive app today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in all states or from all agents.
MSC Cruises Cyber Monday sale is here. For a limited time, book now with up to 40% off cruises, drinks and Wi-Fi included, plus up to $500 onboard credit. Sail to the turquoise waters of the Bahamas with stops at our private island, Ocean Key MSC Marine Reserve, or experience the beauty of the Caribbean and more destinations. MSC Cruises, for a greater beauty. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Make holiday magic this year with something beautiful and timeless from Diamonds Direct. A stunning eternity band, a pair of classic diamond stud earrings, something new and eye-catching from a world-class designer, or maybe you're looking for that perfect engagement ring or a fabulous timepiece. At Diamonds Direct, we have the perfect gifts for the season, starting at around $500. Come and let our experts help you pick out that headliner gift, or for some fabulous ideas, see the online seasonal gift guide now at diamondsdirect.com. You can even chat now with a virtual assistant for the ultimate convenience. Whether you connect online or in person, you're guaranteed to get the extraordinary value, ironclad warranties, and white glove service Diamonds Direct is known for. And to help make your purchase even more affordable, we've got special financing so you can spread out your payments. Get directions, details, special showroom hours, and our holiday gift guide now at diamondsdirect.com. Diamonds Direct, your love, our passion.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, our best deals of the year are here. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get 300 megabit Xfinity internet and an unlimited mobile line together for only $35 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing or auto pay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use and monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana? Or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try. Daphne, of course. Her name is Daphne. Just like that, you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Well, over the Thanksgiving holiday, I was going to get Magnolia a car, and then I started looking for myself a car, and bam, now we have 2 Kias from Greenway Kia. I love my EV9. This thing is fully electric. It's so impressive. I've never had an electric vehicle before, but Greenway Kia, they have such smart people that work there. Mike, the sales guy at Greenway Kia, and Mike, the general manager at Greenway Kia, the 2 Mikes, they were so helpful helpful teaching me about my fully electric vehicle. They've also got the hybrids. They've got the Tellurides, the Sportages like my daughter got, the K5s, the Fortes, the Sorrentos, you name it, they've got it at Greenway Kia. And I can vouch for all their cars because I've driven every single model on the lot. I'm telling you, the Kia brand is luxurious and elevated and really deserves some attention from you. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
After being attacked, shot, or assaulted, you're left with questions. Will I ever feel safe again? How can I afford to miss work? Who's going to pay these medical bills? Why did this happen? Osborne and Francis has questions too. Why didn't the apartment complex replace the broken lock? Where was the club security guard? Shouldn't the mall have fixed the lights in the parking lot? It's not always just a criminal that is responsible. Let Osborne and Francis find answers and get you the compensation you deserve. Call Osborne and Francis, 561-293-2600. Offices Boca Raton and West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Time to upgrade your car? Don't spend hours at other places. Come to the place, hgregg.com. Thousands of cars in stock, thousands of dollars below market value. Visit hgregg.com today.
South Florida weather this morning. We have another beautiful yet chilly day ahead of us, so make sure to bundle up. A lot of sunshine and today's high temperature of 68.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
South Florida runs on Dunkin', and so do we. Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Hey, the 97.9 WRMF app, it really comes in handy. I was driving yesterday and out of range of the KVJ Show, and I wanted to hear exactly what was going on the VJD show. And you know what you can do? Wherever you are, Virginia, just dial in on the app. How cool is that, huh?
I love it. I love the app. I love the fact that you can hear like old shows. You can go backwards. You can go forwards. It really is amazing.
It really is a very cool concept. So if you want to hear KVJ and you're doing any kind of traveling during the holidays, that's a beautiful thing. And not only can you listen to us when we are live, but we also post up every single day's show right up there on the WRMF app, and even the after the show is posted right up there. So you can check that out as well. So go ahead and download it for free in your app store. Just look for WRMF. Somebody give me an interesting little nugget here as we were talking about Ariana Grande checking out Wicked the day it opened at the Cinemark there, Cinemark 20 in Boca Raton on Airport Road with her grandmother. Somebody said, did you know that Ariana Grande did not get into Dreyfus School of the Arts? She didn't pass her audition.
What?
I've never heard that. That's absolutely insane if that's true. Could you imagine Ariana Grande? What? Didn't get into Dreyfus? Can anybody confirm that?
Yes, that sounds made up.
That's crazy. I can't fathom that now. The star of Wicked couldn't get herself into Dreyfus. If you're in Dreyfus, you'd be going, you know who didn't get in here. Yeah, please let me know.
You shouldn't brag about that because she's kind of doing great with herself.
Well, it makes you feel better about yourself that you're in and Ariana Grande couldn't.
You're a toad if you say that.
877-979-WRMF. Can somebody confirm or deny that little nugget?
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Well, this is a person that checked out the movie Wicked and had a little bit of an altercation in theater. So were they a jerk or not? They said in the email they sent to us, mail at kvjshow.com. I was looking so forward to seeing the movie Wicked. I went to the theater with my snacks all ready, and not even 5 minutes in, there's a girl 2 rows in front of me who is scrolling through her phone and watching videos. It was so distracting, the light just blaring off of her phone, that I couldn't even focus on the movie. Now, I would have gotten an usher, but I didn't want to miss any of the movie itself. So, since she was 2 rows in front of me and I couldn't just tap her on the shoulder, I threw a kernel of popcorn at her and it hit her phone.
Good aim.
Very good.
I don't hate it. I think it's a good move.
So then she looks back at me and I shoot her eye daggers. I then make a gesture, put your phone away. But instead of being nice, She looks back at me and then turns the brightness up on her phone and then shines it in my face and scowls.
I'm dumping my whole entire soda on her head.
She didn't. That's savage. She dumped her popcorn on her head.
Oh, I don't know.
See, popcorn's too dry. I'm grabbing the soda. I'm grabbing my kid's soda, and now we're going to war in the theater.
My popcorn is not dry. They call me Butters Pennington. I love
Butters.
when my popcorn is buttered and wet.
They do call him Butters. I have heard them in the club.
I believe it, yeah. And then she just walked out. She said, all right, well, if I'm going to miss the movie and be out some money, I figured I'd go big. It was oddly satisfying, and you know what? I'm kind of proud of myself for making my own movie moment, but does it make me a jerk?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't think it does. She turned the light up on her phone and then pointed the phone at you, and she's the one in there being rude and on her phone. Oh, hell no.
I'm just kind of annoyed you wasted all that popcorn. A movie theater popcorn is not cheap.
You can buy more popcorn. You can never redo a moment for vengeance. You always should take advantage of those moments when life presents them to you.
Okay. What would you say, Jay Bird? Are you a jerk when you dump your popcorn all over somebody's head?
Yeah, well, you're wrong. So both can be the jerk, and I think if you're starting to get physical with somebody, that's how you have brawls in the theater. Yeah, okay. I think I'm ruling jerk on both of them.
Okay, all right. Virginia, you're happy with being a jerk sometimes, though.
Well, I think when someone starts it, I'm going to finish it. How about that?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
I'm not going to start nothing, but if you want to start something, I will finish it for you.
I don't want to start nothing.
How do you feel about this comment from GWB in the KVJ TV chat? It says, do not throw S-bomb at people.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Virginia, do you agree that you should not be throwing things at people?
I just don't agree with that. I think sometimes if someone is being so rude as to have their phone all lit up in the theater and you threw one kernel of popcorn, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, I mean, that's coming from somebody that threw a lug nut at me before.
I mean, I've thrown so many things. I threw shrimp off the head of one of our morning show competitors at a gala.
That was the first event I ever did with this gig. It was Virginia throwing shrimp at our competition.
Yeah, I play for real.
It's a lot different than working at the Limited where I was working.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to throw food off of people.
Angie thinks that the popcorn girl is the one who actually started because she was the first one that kind of broke down that barrier between the two by throwing the kernel of popcorn.
Yeah,
said she could have just used her words like a grown-up. Now, I think she's trying to justify it by saying the girl was 2 rows in front of her, so, you can't sometimes maybe use your words, and she couldn't really reach over to tap her, so that's why she threw the popcorn instead.
It was a distance issue.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
You could get up and walk over.
If she's right in front of you, you'd be like, hey, would you mind?
Right.
Well, 2 rows, and then you can hit.
I think a row up, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a gap. There's people in front. Yeah.
Still pretty good distance, though.
Yeah, your aim is spectacular that you hit her phone from that far. I mean.
Yeah. Well, Angie said, you know what? Because you just upped it. It wasn't a scene until you got up and dumped your popcorn on her head. Now it's definitely a scene. You're definitely a jerk. So she's on that side. And it's pretty close right now. It's almost 50-50. But 53% of people say that this girl is not a jerk for dumping her popcorn over this other rude girl's head in the theater.
You guys are insane.
That's my lawless crazy girls right there.
Wow. How about that?
When they go low, we go lower.
And Virginia, you're just thinking the only mistake was you should have made it wet like a soda.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you
buttered popcorn.
That's how you really do it. Make it wet.
And by the way, I'm just glad you're able to get your own butter now. You can really get that thing drenched.
Self-serve butter is one of the nice innovations of the new fancy theater.
That's how, we've become a civilized society. Serve yourself buttered popcorn at the theater. This person wants to know if they're a jerk for dumping their gym partner. Says, I am friends with a girl from work. We hang out because it's convenient. After work, we'll grab a drink on Friday, and then we'll go to the gym on the other days of the work week. The problem is that this girl is model hot, and she knows it. She likes to go to the gym in revealing skin-tight workout clothes, and then always conveniently winds up positioning herself near the hottest guy in the gym to do the most sexually suggestive stretches I've ever seen in my life.
Nice.
She's the reason the guys go to the gym.
Clearly the guys notice. It's a whole thing that goes on. She loves it, but I am so embarrassed and kind of annoyed. So I've been thinking of breaking up this arrangement, but before I did, this girl comes to me right before Thanksgiving, and she tells me how thankful she is that I was her friend. She said that she doesn't really have any girlfriends, and that I was the one person who didn't judge her like the other girls do. The problem is, I do judge her a lot. But I do have empathy that she is so self-unaware about how she sabotages her own relationships with women.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
And even though she does bring it on herself, I am sad for her. Am I the jerk if I end the only female friendship she has?
I was just on the phone with a female having this same discussion last night. My friend is the nice one who's not sexually suggestive, and she is going through the same exact thing of like, okay, do I tell this girl that she's the problem, that she's the reason that all the women don't like you because of how you carry yourself through life?
How do women handle this? What's going on in your thing? Do you ever have a conversation with them, or you just keep talking behind their backs?
My friend is choosing to not have a conversation with her and just back away from her. And that, to me, is the thing that you do to cause the least amount of drama in your own life. If you go to her and you tell her that she's the problem, now you have to like coach her and help her. And she's like your project now, because once you give her that information, you are going to be turning her world upside down. Do you have time for this?
I mean, I don't know. As an outsider, this woman sounds awesome. The one that worked out hard.
I just don't think any of us should be putting this much effort into helping a girl that's so self-unaware and sabotages all the relationships with women in her life. Like, chances are you're going to try to help her, and she's not going to be able to be helped, and you're going to end up having to leave her anyway. But you'll be a lot less damaged if you do it now than if you stick around to try to help her.
And that doesn't make you a jerk for, in a sense, turning on this person instead of taking the time to try to help them through this and make them aware that, you know, you're bringing this on yourself.
They were nice, saying how you're friends.
I know, and I would feel bad, and that's a thing too, because if she has no other friends, you hate for her to be alone on this earth.
Okay.
But gosh, now you got to be all involved. You got to be her life coach.
Did you ever have that when you worked out at the gym a lot? Did you ever work out with somebody that would kind of embarrass you? They'd lift up and go, oh! You know, one of those type.
He was that guy.
Yeah.
You saw his hot dog neck?
I could never get anybody to work out with me. I wondered why.
I did see Kevin work out at the gym, and it was insane.
And you want to see how seductive my stretches are?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. You might have been the guy.
I was the guy.
I don't work out with Kevin. He's working so hard here.
Yeah, nobody ever work out with me. I do have another question about Am I the Jerk coming up here in a couple of minutes. And maybe you can tell me, too, if you've been on a family road trip or a road trip with anybody. This is something that happens now. I realized on my family road trip that the road trip game has changed a bit, because everybody's got their own entertainment device. Remember how we used to make playlists and it was awesome for everybody?
Yes.
Now that playlist you make is for you alone because everybody else has got their own media. Does it make you rude if you use your own entertainment on road trips? I want your feedback. Jump into the KVJ TV chat on YouTube right now and sound off.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we become one right away. Oh, right away. universe as we moonshine and Mali. Feel the warmth, we'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see. A vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of surrender. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
We did get a little confirmation here. Somebody had texted in about Ariana Grande being at the Cinemark 20 there in Boca Raton with her grandmother the day that Wicked opened up, watching the movie with her. Somebody said, she didn't get into Dreyfus School of the Arts in West Palm Beach. And Jennifer said, I just spoke to my daughter who graduated from Dreyfus. She said Ariana Grande went to Bach Middle School of the Arts in West Palm Beach, but was denied entry and did not pass her audition into Dreyfus.
Well, my daughter Magnolia went to both. She got into both. And I can tell you Bach is way better.
Okay.
So, Ariana, you're fine. You didn't miss nothing.
Okay. So you're fine with that. You don't think that's any kind of insult?
We did a year at Dreyfus. We're good.
If I did at that same time get into Dreyfus and Ariana didn't, I'm totally using that all the time. Yeah, here's my little fun fact. Yeah.
I can sing better than Ariana Grande.
Yeah, but let's talk to you in 10 years and see how your bank account looks compared to Ariana.
I hear you, but I've clearly got nothing in life, so I'm holding on to that.
That's not true. You got a hug at Buc-ee's.
You're right.
You got a beaver hug.
You got a beaver hug.
I hugged a statue beaver. Yeah.
Which is insane because I dirty danced on that same statue beaver.
Did you? Oh, I should have wiped it off first. I thought I had a familiar scent off that beaver. Now, I asked the question because I did notice this. I did a family road trip. It was amazing. 10 days, all over the place, just great quality family time. But I did notice some of the points, too, where I was so proud because I had gone over my playlist and I made sure that they were articulated, Virginia, to perfection.
You do this. You take your playlist very serious and you customize for specific events.
So here we are. We've got this well-crafted, manicured playlist all ready to go. We hop right into the family truckster, get onto the road. I get ready to hit play, and I look around, and everybody's on their own devices with their own AirPods.
Aww.
I'm like, dang it. So I wound up making the playlist for myself.
Oh.
Do the Rolstons ever play any kind of I Spy games? Or
No, we did not. We did not take advantage of that. No.
Did everybody leave their own AirPods in the whole time y'all were rolling?
No, I wouldn't say the whole time. So we
Okay.
did get a little bit, but that one moment where I was just ready because here I was, I had my sleeves rolled up. It's time to go.
Dad is ready to press play and dazzle.
The first song comes on, it just cuts through the speakers, Virginia, and I just kind of proudly look around and be like, huh?
Expecting shock and awe.
Everybody's just watching their own thing, listening to their own music, podcasts, whatever.
See, a road trip to me, I feel like if you're going to if you're gonna have the music on, it's fun to have everyone pick a song.
I agree.
It's a game within a game.
You should have told everybody, look, put your AirPods away and let's all do this together.
Yeah.
And everybody picks a song and we go around the room or around the car or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, my question was, is it rude to listen to your own entertainment on road trips? 76% of people said no.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to get on somebody for if they wanted to get their music on.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to hear Billy Joel.
But sometimes if you're in a situation with your children, you have to force them into being social, being connected, being in the moment, being present. And being on a road trip is an opportunity to force them to have that fun moment that they're going to fight you a little bit at first. But you have to drag them kicking and screaming sometimes.
Yeah. But what was really kind of cool, because I didn't do that. I really don't even have my own headphones, so I really can't. So I kind of had to listen to everybody else's playlist when they were driving. But it was kind of a cool moment because I got to really see what my daughter was into musically and what she listened to. And I was really kind of impressed because it is a lot of music when she was a little kid. And it's a lot of the songs. I was like going, I totally forgot about that song. So it was almost like a rolling edition of Songs Time Forgot. Be like, I totally forgot about that song. That was a great tune. So she was kind of bringing up some songs that even I had forgot. And it was kind of a neat little thing to see what she was into. Because she was probably, maybe elementary school when some of these songs were big.
Okay, well, that's fun then.
Yeah.
You're doing it together.
It was really cool. There were some bangers on there. So what we got is some other tunes for you. Tell me, are these truly bangers or are these songs that time should forget? Or should we try to bring them back up? That is the ultimate thing here. Denny's, do we happen to have those tracks by any chance?
Yeah, man.
Here they are.
Yeah.
Look right here.
Oh, okay.
It's coming in so peaceful.
So peaceful. We'll edit this out later. Kev, this is a lot of yesterday's show.
Oh, it was?
What are you trying to do? Steal our act, Kevin?
Yeah.
With your
Sorry.
unpreparedness?
Yes, okay. I believe that we have them now. There we go. We're all set up. Okay, some of the tunes that people have emailed, even some that I heard on my little road trip. One of them, I forgot about this tune, 50 Cent had some jams back in the day. Now almost maybe you think of him more as an actor because of what he has done on the Stars Network. But you remember this tune called P.I.M.P. Pimp?
I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms you can't see, then I'm a P.I.M.P. I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms you can't see.
I think we need more songs with the steel drum in it. Isn't that an underutilized instrument?
It is.
I kind of love that. That's a good little tune.
I love that song.
That's fun. Haven't heard that in too long. Now, when we got this email, I was like, you know what? I love boy bands. You know I love boy bands, right?
We do.
I don't know if I love this boy band song. You remember NSYNC's, was it Pop or Dirty Pop?
Dirty Pop.
Is Timberlake? Is that Timberlake singing?
I don't. I got to be fair because I have not heard this in over a decade, but I don't have good memories of this tune. Is it a song that time should have forgotten, or should we bring it back?
Come on now, ever wanna know why this music gets too high? It takes you on a ride. Feel it when your body starts to rock. Baby, you can't stop, and the music's all you got. Come on now, this must be Dirty Pop.
Please make it stop.
It's no P.I.M.P.
No, it's not. Oy, what do you think, Virginia? You gonna...
No, that one's good where it is on the shelf.
Timberlake's, he's got that delivery sometimes. It's gonna bang, bang. Just kind of.
There was a band called Cobra Starship. You remember them?
Yes.
They almost had a sound that kind of reminds me of that song we just heard. Do you remember the tune Good Girls Go Bad? Your silence tells me no. Okay.
Vaguely. It sounds familiar.
Is this a song we should bring back?
She was so shy. till I drove for a while. I make some good girls go bad. I make some good girls go bad. You were hanging in the corner with your 5 best friends. You heard that I was trouble, but you wouldn't resist. I make them good girls go bad. I make them good girls go. Girls go.
Good girls go.
It's definitely got a sound.
Guys, I remember liking that song more than I really do. I did not enjoy that.
It didn't age well.
No.
It's got a sound. So does a car accident. Does that make it good?
Yeah, we should forget about that one. And a song that I'm going to humor here because I just want to see what Lindsay Lohan's musical career sounded like. Do you remember she was a singer?
Yeah. Was it Rumors?
How dare you?
She did have a song called Rumors.
I loved Lindsay Lohan's song.
Yeah, she had Rumors, but she also had another one called Bossy. I think this was the follow-up to Rumors.
I like it even more.
Okay. All right. How bad could this be? Or could it be good? I don't know.
We will not go slow. I got places to be. When you're ready, let me know. I'm just a little bossy. I like it how I like it when I like it, and that's how it is. I'm just a little bossy. You got a problem with it. If I want it, I get it now. La 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 la. I get it now. La 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 la. Just a little bossy.
I do not hate that.
Do you really know? Guys.
I like what it stands for.
You got a new anthem.
Have you seen the new pictures of her, of Lindsay?
She looks great.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks very good. Yeah, she's doing well. I wonder if she'd ever perform that song again. I wonder how she feels about her own music.
I would love to come back. A musical comeback?
But Jay Money, if you try to get her to do a performance, 2 of the songs for the radio station, she would charge so much money. You go, what? All right, Lohan.
How much?
I think she would try to charge at least $20,000.
You better get her before the remake of Freaky Friday.
Right. Yeah.
You better not pay. After, I don't think you're going to be able to afford her.
Maybe not.
So you're saying this is Lohan's big comeback?
This is Lohan's big comeback. You heard it here.
Does she still own an island? Remember, she was at one point she said she owned an island.
I think she was drunk when she said that. Remember, she also tried to rescue these kids from this family overseas.
I do remember that. And the kids were confused, and the kids actually belonged to the parents.
Yeah, the kids were with their parents, and she was trying to say they're
being trafficked.
Being trafficked.
I do remember that. Boy, that was a tough moment.
That was
her heart's in the right place. Her heart's in the right place.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think when you're really hammered, that's not the time to go and try to liberate children.
No, we don't save the kids when we're drunk.
You're right.
No.
Just know that the second you take a drink, you need to just hit the pause button on liberating children from trafficking. It's just the way it's got to be.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
I mean, what would you do, Jay Bird, if you were performing live on stage as the Value Meal Killer and you were walking through the crowd and you just got assaulted with love and hugs and people tried to stop you from singing?
It'd be better than the last time when they tried to fight me.
Right.
This happened at the Hard Rock Live. Who did it happen to? I'll tell you, coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Look out for an accident tying you up on Military Trail at Belvedere Road, as well as another accident on Gun Club Road at Jog Road. And this morning, beginning at 8 a.m., expect significant delays and some road closures for the memorial procession of 3 fallen Palm Beach County deputies. Avoid these areas if you can. Eastbound Okeechobee Boulevard between Crestwood Boulevard and State Road 7. State Road 7 between Southern Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard. Westbound Southern Boulevard west of Florida's Turnpike, and eastbound Southern Boulevard North Lake.
Give the gift of wellness this season with a Massage Envy gift card. Receive a free $20 promo card when purchasing $100 in gift cards at Massage Envy locations through December 31st. Now hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
At Progressive, we know money can't buy happiness. But money did buy your boat, where you find peace fishing, unlike at home with 3 teenage daughters. Because fish never argue about who stole whose crop top, or get mad the other fish used up all the hot water. No, they just swim around, never embarrassed to be seen with you in public. So save money by bundling your boat or RV insurance with home or auto from Progressive. And buy more happiness, or something close to it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Are you considering medications like semaglutide for weight loss? There's something you need to know. Red Mountain Weight Loss has the exact same ingredients as the big pharma name brands for less than half the price. Red Mountain Weight Loss has been the leader in medical weight loss for over 30 years. Join over 1 million people who've trusted Red Mountain Weight Loss to help them lose weight. Their expert medical team can help accelerate your weight loss with customized meal plans and solutions to reduce side effects. Lose weight and look great just in time for the holidays with semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss. For $99 plus the cost of meds, you'll get the support of their clinical team to help guide your weight loss every step of the way. Every prescription comes with an accredited and FDA-inspected American pharmacy, so you can trust that you're getting the highest quality medication. Red Mountain has semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today. No waiting to fill your prescription, no back orders. Trust the experts at Red Mountain Weight Loss to help you lose weight. Faster results, expert support, quality medications. Book your appointment today at redmountainweightloss.com.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana? Or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try. Daphne, of course. Her name is Daphne. Just like that, you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Riders, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit Lytle Rider at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
Join me, Megan, from 97.9 at WRMF at the grand opening of Whole Foods, 7395 Boynton Beach Boulevard, Tuesday, December 10th from 11 to 1. Come and choose from more than 1,500 locally sourced items from Florida.
Well, my poor little guy, Rocco, yesterday had to go to Great Smile Dental and get his braces tightened. I had braces when I was little, and he's got his mama's teeth. They're all over the place. So Great Smile Dental is awesome with kids, adults, orthodontics, dentistry. If you need veneers, if you need surgery, they can handle anything. Make your smile great again. Go where we go at Great Smile Dental in Port St. Lucie. Go to greatsmiledental.com.
Catch the happy wave. There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across town. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is now open in Lantana, and they're ready to make your vehicle sparkle with the ultimate car wash experience. Tidal Wave makes car care easy, efficient, and enjoyable with their industry-leading conveyor car wash technology. Plus, free tire air, high suction vacuums, towels, and cleaning sprays to finish it your way. Experience the joy of a clean car today at Tidal Wave. Open 7 days a week in Lantana on West Lantana Road across from Publix.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Well, if you're going to be a beach bar, you got to have really good seafood. That's what Mulligan's has. They've always been known as Mulligan's Beach House, but now they've upped the game a bit because they're Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar, but they still have all the same great seafood favorites, like their monster fish and chips. The lobster rolls are fantastic. The peel and eat shrimp I love. You can get a jumbo shrimp cocktail that is amazing. They got oysters as well, and I love their Bloody Mary because it comes with 2 big jumbo shrimp. It's spicy.
fancy, it's also delicious. But they got so many great things on their menu, and now they've really upped the game by becoming a sports bar at every location. Singer Island, Jensen Beach, Vero Beach. We're talking 50-plus TVs with a premier audio package. They've also upgraded all their game rooms, so your kids are not going to bother you. They're going to be ecstatic. They're going to want to go to Mulligan's. And they always walk away with a treasure toy, and they eat free on Thursdays, 5 to 8 p.m. with the purchase of an adult entree. So check it out, Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a great start. Cooler than average today. Our highs are only going to scrape their way up into the upper 60s after a brisk start with most places in the 40s this morning. We'll see abundant sunshine and very dry conditions. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Casey Musgraves was on stage in Hollywood on Saturday talking about an incident that happened in Tampa on Friday night. Apparently, an aggressive female fan tried to force a hug on her as she's kind of just going through the crowd singing, like minding her own business. Like, Casey was taken aback and said, I thought I was going to have to get real East Texas on her and take my earrings off.
Look out.
But, I mean, yeah, I think people have just lost their minds at these shows.
You know,
they're just doing stupid things, Kevin.
There's been a little bit of a breakdown of the typical old barrier that used to happen between performers or celebrities and the regular person. Social media, I think, is a bit to blame with that. And they now feel, okay, because I bought your concert ticket, then you need to be my friend. And some people just aren't comfortable with the touching things. And some fans have gone way overboard on doing this. You're not entitled to anything. You're not entitled to a hug. I know you may think, oh, okay, because I'm here, you better give it to me. But no, this is Casey on stage at Hard Rock Live in Hollywood talking about the incident that happened in Tampa.
Last night, this Tampa y'all. I know. She kind of ruined it. She kind of ruined it for everybody. I thought I was going to have to get real East Texas on her. Take off my earrings.
Okay, look out. Look out.
What if she would have taken her earrings off and just whooped that girl's ass right there in the middle of the show?
It would do well.
That would do really well, but there'd probably be a lawsuit.
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody else who is facing some lawsuits and legal troubles, Tekashi 69. I mean, he just cannot get out of the way of trouble. Now, he's supposed to be getting out of prison coming up December 12th. Okay, that's right around the corner. But his ex-girlfriend has just filed a lawsuit accusing him of physical, emotional, and financial abuse, including isolation. She's saying he drugged her. She's saying he stole from her and kept her and held her captive and pressured her into plastic surgery and then posted explicit content of her.
Yikes.
After they broke up.
Okay.
Now, he is through his legal team, which are probably the hardest working lawyers in Florida. He's denying these allegations, calling them financially motivated. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. But he continues to have big legal battles. And everywhere he goes, he just seems to cause trouble and just make trouble and be trouble.
He does. He may not be a great guy. There's a chance of that.
It's a chance, Kevin. I don't know.
We don't know for sure.
I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but he looks a little crazy to me.
He does wind up in a lot of situations.
And finally here, are you excited to hear that they are currently filming Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, I want it to do great. I love the first one.
Well, they're being smart with their cameos. Guess who they got in it? Only one of the biggest Latin artists ever to do Latin artistry. One Bad Bunny plays a caddy in the movie.
Okay.
There are some leaked pictures and a little bit of video from the set, and apparently Adam Sandler has back on his trademark Happy Gilmore outfit, a Boston Bruins hockey jersey, baggy pants, and Timberland boots. And Bad Bunny is in full costume and makeup as a caddy.
Okay. I'm optimistic.
I am too, because I think the movie was so big and had such amazing people in it and doing it. Adam wants to show that movie respect.
I saw the first one 5 times in the theater. I went 5 times. I loved it that much.
Big fan.
Will you go to see this one in the theater?
I would. I'd like to get a crew together and do that. That would be fun.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got a round of Do It, Bitch.
Oh, boy.
You're my partner today, Virginia.
I am.
Yes, you are.
Okay, who's doing what?
I'm the gambler. You're the responder.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I like that. Okay. And we're going up against Jaybird and Denny's today. Jaybird is the gambler. Denny's is going to be the responder.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The dirty hippies versus the old dogs.
Okay. You got to know how many of a certain topic your partner can get in 10 seconds. If you push too hard and they don't get it, then the other team gets the point. It is the first to 3, a best of 5, and a very intense competition we call Do It Bitch. You can watch on KVJ TV on YouTube. It is coming up next year on the KVJ Show.
Think about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. Might give a damn. Are on vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new to for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Oh, we look so cute. Wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor. Make him laugh so often. My honeybee. Come and get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new to for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. See, you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
Listen up, y'all, 'cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, Bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay. Always a very intense competition. Today, we have Team Kevin and Virginia going up against Team Jaybird and producer Denny's. The gambler is the person who drives up the odds. The responder is the one who's got to make it happen of a certain topic in 10 seconds. Jaybird has the topics for us today, Virginia. And we started off here.
But he can't see because he wrote them in small font on his computer.
Oh,
and he's struggling.
What? You're watching this. Oh, I can feel her eyeballs watching you struggle.
Always watching, Wazowski.
I can't sit or look or see.
Do you want to use my readers?
I would love that.
All right.
Thank you.
Don't break them.
I can't make any promises.
Be fragile. Be gentle.
Okay, what is our first topic today, Jay Bird?
Let's go with video game characters.
Video game characters. Okay. Virginia can do 5.
Sweet Danny's can definitely do 6.
Virginia can do 6.
Denny's can do 7. Yeah, you.
I mean,
you should
yeah,
be
this
scared.
is-
You should be scared.
There's no winning in this one.
Don't go against. I mean,
What?
Yeah. All right. Do it, Denny's. All right. Your time begins now.
Inky, Blinky, Dot, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Mario, Bowser, Luigi, Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, Ghost, Boo. You've got Yoshi. You've got Master Chief.
Would you have gotten 7, Virginia?
I would, because I would have gone Ghosts and Pac-Man.
Okay.
I started off with them. They're easy.
That's why I thought you could still hang in there with
Absolutely. And Mario, Luigi, Princess.
Okay.
Yeah.
7's not too high for you.
No, I could have got 7. 8 would have been tricky.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you would have been able to dance toe-to-toe with Denny's on that one.
I do know a lot of
wouldn't.
video
I
game
wouldn't.
characters.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
that's his expertise.
He's a genius at that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's his
appreciate that.
strength.
Spent a lot of time.
I'm a genius at video games. A lot of time spent well.
Okay. Point 1 goes to Jaybird and Denny's. What is topic number 2, Jaybird?
serial killers.
Serial killers.
Famous serial killers.
Okay. Virginia can do 5.
She doesn't watch a lot of murder. Denny's can do 6 because I talk about murder a lot.
It's one of your biggest topics.
I'm going to take it to 7.
Wow. That's, okay, let's make her sing for supper. Do it, witch.
Okay. All right. 7 serial killers in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Dahmer, the Hillside Strangler, BTK, the clown killer here.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough
That
one.
one gets tough above 7.
Yeah. But I know they have a lot of conversations about serial killers. I went too light last time.
I think you would have. I don't think you would have got. Would you have gotten that many?
It's tough. I would have did like your Ted Bundys, your Ed Geins. I definitely would have did BTK.
Okay.
Those ones I definitely would have did. Let's see. Serial killers. I do start tapping out around.
Okay. All right.
Around there.
All right. It's a quick 2-0.
That's not good.
I thought you would do well at that one, Virginia.
I think I would do way better at video games than serial killers.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. It could end here if we do not get this point, Virginia. Oh, boy. What is the last topic, Jay Bird?
What is it?
Cryptozoology creatures.
Cryptozoology creatures.
Yeah.
All the creatures that Bird loves.
You know,
Okay.
we all know what those are.
I'm going to go 5.
She can definitely name 5. Denny's, you're going to have to name 6.
Can do 6. Okay, do it, Denny's.
Wow.
For the win. All right, your time begins now.
Yeti, Bigfoot, Skunk Ape, Chupacabra, Mothman, Jersey Devil. You've got Loch Ness Monster.
Okay.
He did it.
Yeah.
Just like that. Wow. That was tough. Yeah, I don't think I would have got 7.
No, I knew that was not going to be good for you.
No, you were right on that.
Did I ruin the bit by giving too many of those kind of topics? I thought you could both compete somewhat at the same level.
I feel like I'm having deja vu, and you gave these topics before.
Did I?
I don't know.
Denny's had the lead in those.
Is this Groundhog's Day?
Yeah.
Who knows? I apologize.
Okay, all right, Virginia. Just like that, we have got a punishment for losing in a clean sweep.
Oh, no.
We're going to find out what that punishment is coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
Life's like this. That's the way it is. it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you would see I like you the way you are. When we're driving in your car and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you become somebody else around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me what had to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty. Promise me I'm never gonna find you faking. No, no, no. You come over unannounced, dressed up like you're something else. Where you are and where it's at, you see, you make your knee laugh out when you strike your pose. Take off all your preppy clothes. You know you're not fooling anyone when you become somebody else around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me what had to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you act like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty. Promise me I'm never gonna find you faking. No, 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 chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you will see somebody else around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me what had to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty. Promise me I'm never gonna find you faking. No, no, what had to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into honesty. Promise me I'm never gonna find you faking. No, no, no.
Well, it didn't sound too appetizing yesterday when I heard you guys trying this crazy foreign candy. And the punishment today for Virginia and I losing Do It Bitch is going to be me getting to try this delicious candy. What is this stuff and where is it from?
Okay, so it's from Sweden.
Okay.
And it's called Svenska Vlagdajargavar.
Don't they make the delicious Swedish fish as well?
They do make Swedish fish. I don't know if it's this same company. This company specifically specializes in making really gross stuff.
Oh, okay.
Gross smells, gross tastes.
So it's not something that the Swedes would be like, oh, it's the most delicious thing ever, and we find gross. They make it to be gross.
Oh, they make it to be gross. And they make it to be a challenge for you and your friends to purchase. And I purchased the bundle with lots of gross things for us. This is just one of the things in the bundle.
Now, are they all the same flavor or are they different?
They're all the same.
Kevin, I'm not kidding you. It's the worst thing I have eaten tasting wise this year, maybe even last year as well. It is nothing short of horrific.
It's pretty gnarls.
So the challenge is what, to eat a whole piece of this candy? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you eat the whole piece? Like you have to put the whole piece in your mouth, chew it,
That's how it works.
swallow
And
it.
swallow it.
If you do that, then you're in the club. Me, Denny's, and Jay Bird did it yesterday.
Maybe you'll like it. Who knows?
You won't like it.
But the question is, can I power through it?
Exactly. Are you
get
a
it down.
man?
Yeah. Okay.
Your hair be looking on point.
Oh, okay.
If that's any indication, I think you're going to be able to do it.
You think the hair is going to say it?
I do.
All right. Let me aggressively go at this thing here. All right.
Cheers, big ears.
Here's to nothing. I do it. Whoa, it comes out, man.
Yeah.
It really hits hard.
It's out
It hits hard.
Out the gate is bad.
Oh, it stings. It actually hurts. Oh, what is that, acid? Oh.
It does hurt.
Wow, feels like it's bleeding. Oh, is that me? Am I bleeding? Oh, my God.
Yeah. We knew it would be bad for you.
It hurts
It's so bad.
It hurts my teeth, actually.
It hurts
so bad.
It hurts to watch. Oh, he can't do it. He's I gotta film this.
Oh my God,
he just slipped and fell. That's safe.
Did you fall?
Oh my God. Try it. No, this is a good punishment at this point. Are you okay, Rolston? Because you have to fall hard.
It's terrible. What's in my hair? What is this? God, I'm hallucinating. Oh, my God. Oh, I feel like my soul's leaving my body.
It's the worst candy you'll ever put in your mouth.
Oh, I'm so mad. I did not get.
Oh, God. Oh, that's rough. I don't know why you just did a baseball slide across the studio.
Dude, you went in there hard. You just took out the third baseman. The third baseman's never going to play again.
You gotta stop talking about it. I'm gonna pee myself. Oh my God.
This has officially become the grossest bit.
Oh
my God.
I'm immediately so nauseous.
It really is bad, y'all.
It's so bad.
Oh, gosh.
Kevin, you did it before hard.
Oh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my stomach's doing flips.
Oh, you all right?
No, I'm not at all.
Do you need to go to...
No. I'm
What's
not,
worse?
I am not okay.
Eating that candy or falling?
The
What
fall.
was worse?
The
Fall's
fall.
nothing. I don't even know how I went up on the floor.
No, the fall is hilarious.
He said the fall was nothing.
Fall's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened. I was just, next thing I know, I was on the floor.
Isn't that one of the worst things you've ever eaten? At least recently?
Oh, it's not done.
It's gonna
not
linger.
done.
Oh, it lingers.
Oh, it's still getting me.
It lingers.
Oh, I feel it in my stomach. My stomach hates it too.
Welcome back.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, I feel so terrible. Oh. Has anybody died? Anyone die? People die?
Not that we know of.
Oh, gosh. It won't stop.
Yeah, she sticks around for a while as a punishment.
I can't get comfortable.
Can't get comfortable.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, what is in that?
We don't know because it's written in Swedish, so we can't read it.
My whole body feels weird.
Even if I could read, I can't see it.
It's tiny
I
font.
think it's how Sweden takes out America. They silently are going to win the war with their stupid, gross candy.
Yeah, because it's a TikTok challenge. It's getting a lot of people.
Oh, it got me.
Would you be able to eat that entire jar?
No, not one sitting.
For 50 grand?
If I did another one, I would convulsively start throwing up. My body would be like, you're not doing this again. What's wrong with you? Have you gone mad? My body would fight back and it would all come up. I couldn't do it. Gosh, I don't know how I did that. That is single-handedly, top 3 worst things I've ever had in my mouth.
Yep.
Not saying a lot on this show.
Easily.
Gosh, I do feel terrible.
Do not play with that Swedish candy.
Oh, I just want to start slapping myself in the face. I don't know why. Oh, gosh. Oh.
You're gonna have a rough afternoon as well.
Oh, it's terrible. Gosh, that's awful. One thing that we weren't here to really get too much into was Sunfest. You heard the big announcement that they had?
I did.
Yeah, I got to talk about that. If you didn't hear that and you love Sunfest, I mean, what a tradition here in South Florida going all the way back to 1982. Is that tradition over? We'll discuss coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Look out for an accident tying you up on Military Trail at Belvedere Road, as well as another accident on Gun Club Road at Jog Road. And this morning, beginning at 8 a.m., expect significant delays and some road closures for the memorial procession of 3 fallen Palm Beach County deputies. Avoid these areas if you can. Eastbound Okeechobee Boulevard between Crestwood Boulevard and State Road 7. State Road 7 between Southern Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard. Westbound Southern Boulevard west of Florida's Turnpike. And eastbound Southern Boulevard, North Lake Boulevard, and the State Road 7 extension may also experience significant delays. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Give the gift of wellness this season with a Massage Envy gift card. Receive a free $20 promo card when purchasing $100 in gift cards at Massage Envy locations through December 31st. Now hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Oh no, I gotta talk. Hey, we all been there, right? You're standing in line, you're waiting to board your plane, and then it hits you. You forgot to download something to listen to before leaving home. And with the movie Wicked coming out, now in theaters, this soundtrack is a must-have at all times. But there's no need to get your broomstick all twisted. With Xfinity Mobile, you can connect to the most powerful mobile Wi-Fi network. You see, Xfinity Mobile was designed so customers like you could defy the laws of mobile connectivity with exclusive access to Wi-Fi speeds up to 1 gig on the go. So without skipping a beat or a high note from Glenda and Elphaba, you can simply download the entire Wicked soundtrack right there at the airport, just like magic. Switch and save with Xfinity Mobile now through January 10th. Xfinity Internet customers can buy 1 unlimited line and get 1 free for a year. Learn more at xfinitymobile.com/mobile deals. Wicked now in theaters. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet and 2 unlimited lines required. Reduced speeds up to 30 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary. Actual Wi-Fi speeds are not guaranteed.
For a limited time at 7-Eleven, get 2 pizza slices and your favorite Coca-Cola 20-ounce for only $5. Everything we do is big, like our new bigger pizza slices. Go bigger with the $5 meal deal with 7 rewards only at 7-Eleven. Valid through 1/7/25. See app for full terms.
Are you ready to experience a world-class vacation with MSC Cruises? Discover a new world of cruising on board MSC World America, sailing from Miami to the Caribbean in April 2025. From thrilling activities including Cliffhanger, the only overwater swing ride at sea, to authentic Italian cuisine at the only Italy at Sea, MSC World America offers a vacation like no other. Book now and enjoy drinks, Wi-Fi, and more included. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I'm telling you, if you have the guys from Pure Wave Filtration come out and show you what is in your water that you are drinking and putting on your body and cooking with right now, you will do what I did with Pure Wave Filtration. You will put in a new home filtration system because it was crazy. They showed me the water testing of the Jupiter Tequesta water, and I couldn't believe it. Contaminants like lead, chlorine, arsenic, bacteria. I don't want to be drinking that stuff. I know you don't want to be either. Call 269-PURE, purewayfiltration.com. They will come out and show you with easy maintenance, hassle-free replacements. They'll even break up your payments for you to make it affordable. But the best part is they make your water 99.9% pure, so you're not drinking all that gross stuff. Get the chemicals and the yuck out of your water. Call 269-PURE or go to purewayfiltration.com.
At Progressive, we know money can't buy you happiness, but money did help you buy an RV, which means an excuse from working Saturday with your insufferable coworker, Dave. So money is helping you listen to birds chirp instead of Dave chirping about how his toddler is fluent in 3 languages. And it's also why you'll be smelling pine trees in the air, not Dave's tuna melt reheating in a microwave. So save money by bundling your RV or boat insurance with home or auto from Progressive and buy more happiness, or something close to it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
There's one thing about being in South Florida. We need our air conditioners. Even when it's chilly like it is right now, we still need our air conditioners. We can't go a single day without them. And you need a company you can trust because inevitably there will be some issue with your AC and you'll need to know somebody on speed dial that will work quickly to get you out of your pickle. Cooling Advisors is the company that I trust. Whenever my AC has trouble, I call them. They're out so quick. It is a normal thing in South Florida to have an AC that needs regular service and maintenance and tune-ups. That's what we have to do. And the company that I do it with, Cooling Advisors, is the best. They're local, they're family-owned and operated, over 70 years of AC experience. Their technicians are on point, they show up on time, they smell good, they look good. That's important to me, and it should be important to you too. They also background screen and drug test all of their employees so you feel safe. CoolingAdvisors.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Credit trouble? hgregg.com's got you covered. With over 20 banks, get the financing you need. Thousands of cars, thousands below market value. All at hgregg.com.
South Florida weather this morning. We have another beautiful yet chilly day ahead of us, so make sure to bundle up. A lot of sunshine and today's high temperature of 68.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Car accident, Gordon and Partners, fortheinjured.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Oh, man, you got to watch KVJ TV. You really miss out on so much stuff. Couldn't really narrate I didn't even know what was going on. I know I put some gross Swedish candy in my mouth. Next thing I know, I'm on the floor. I don't even know what's happening. I feel so weird.
You got to explain what happened as you were going down.
Well, you talked about how you guys had eaten the candy and you were all in a club and you said, that was the whole thing, like, don't quit it. And so my body was pushing me to the trash can to throw it out, to spit it out of my mouth. It was like hot acid on my tongue. It just, the flavor was not human. It was just not natural. And somewhere in there, my heart said, no, Kevin, you can't. You got to swallow this. And so I tried to stop myself and wound up doing a baseball slide across the studio on the carpet. I have massive carpet burns now all over my legs on top of it.
I tell you what, the hustle. It was a great slide.
And then so it was really my mind versus my stomach. You saw the tug of war, the battle. My stomach's like, get this thing out of here. And my mind was like, no, you got to be in the club, Kev. I'm still going through it. I got that weird watery thing in my mouth.
That'll be there for about 20 minutes.
Oh, good Lord. It's just, I'm scared of what the rest of my day is going to be.
It's not going to be good.
Oh, that's terrible.
At least from my experience, I did not have a good day when I tried that.
I feel like I'm hallucinating. But when you watch KVJ TV, you get to see that kind of stuff because you're really going, I can't understand what's happening here. There's just mass chaos. You'll get that with this show from time to time. So YouTube is the easy way to watch, to be like, why did that guy do a baseball slide all the way across the studio on carpet?
It's just, that is the physical manifestation of peer pressure right there.
It was.
Because you wanted to be in the club.
Stomach versus mind.
We told you that we were in the club.
My
and you
stomach
were like,
ran my legs across the studio to the trash can. My mind's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You finish that damn candy.
And then all we did during commercial break was film your demise going down.
Oh, because I'm trying to keep it down. I don't want to throw up.
I just put up the funniest Instagram story of you.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know if I can watch it. Ugh. And I got weird burps. Those weird burps. Oh, yeah. There was a couple big stories that happened while we were out for a Thanksgiving break. One of those stories that had come out, I knew we need to talk about because Sunfest always has been one of the biggest events. I remember when I started doing radio in South Florida in 1999, and we were doing our little promotion to get attention for the show we were about to birth. They sent me to Sunfest. They said, this is the biggest event of the entire calendar year in Palm Beach County. You've got to be there. I'm like, okay. And it's lived up to the hype every single year. Now, COVID had its little hiccup, but it always has been that standard. But since COVID, Sunfest hasn't been the same. And now it may never, ever be the same again. The people who put Sunfest together say it will no longer take place in its traditional May slot, which is unfortunate because I always knew I've got these calendar markers in my head. I know that we start getting great weather the second week of November at the end of the second week. You're in it, and look at us. We're in it. I always know that it starts to get uncomfortably hot right after Sunfest. That's when you really start saying, it's really humid today. You know, that's when it comes in. 4th of July is when it's swampy and murky. And that's those little tent poles in my calendar in South Florida. Lets me know, okay, what's going on. Because you know what? It helps you dress, Virginia.
So they're going to move the date, but I hear they're also going to move the location.
Everything is up in the air as to what Sunfest is or if Sunfest isn't. It doesn't even sound like it's going to be a done deal that there will be a Sunfest from what I'm trying to understand here. Now, this has been a tradition since 1982, and if you weren't back in South Florida at that time, really kind of started out with jazz. It was almost like a jazz fest, jazz and art fest.
It overlaps with the actual New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Fest, which goes on for 2 weekends. And every year, that weekend of Sunfest is the second weekend of Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
That's why I never go to the second weekend of Jazz Fest. I always go to the first weekend of Jazz Fest.
Okay. And then people could just kind of walk in. There was no ticketed gates or anything like that. It was a free event for the community. And then they started making it a little bit fancier, and they started getting some more mainstream acts outside of the jazz. They said, hey, we could make this a thing. And then it became the kind of event where you'd have artists like Ed Sheeran, Lizzo, Pitbull, Chainsmokers, Nelly, Jack Johnson, would be on one of the 3 stages, I remember the day, and one of the 3 party barges. But if you've been the last couple of years, you notice that they've downsized. Not 3 stages, maybe 2. Not 3 party barges, maybe 2, maybe 1. Who knows? So it has been shrinking. And so they say with industry challenges, the organizers for Sunfest are now looking at a new and fresh format with alternative dates, venues, and formats. And it sounds like they're almost taking ideas here. In 2018, they were raging 5 days. Then it went to 3 days in 2023 with fewer stages. And, they got rid of the fireworks display there for a while. And here's the other thing is they've downsized. Ticket prices have steadily increased. The single-day passes went from $47 in 2019 to $80 in 2024. That's almost double.
That's a double. That when that jump happened was when everybody went, I don't know about what you bring in Sunfest.
Yeah.
You got to be very careful when you double your
Right.
price.
Yeah.
People notice and they get a little salty about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened with a lot of people that I know as well. They were like, wait a minute. Sunfest got a little big for its britches when it doubled its ticket price.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I have noticed, Sunfest being around since 1982, it had its peak, but now you look at music festivals in South Florida, it's not even close to as big as what Tortuga is now.
No, Tortuga's a beast.
Ultra Music Festival is bigger. Even the Country Bay Music Festival is starting to grow a little bit. They do that in November. In Miami, it's only in its second year, but who knows what that'll become. Our own Rib Roundup, at the amphitheater. I'm just wondering, do we need Sunfest? Would you miss it if we didn't have Sunfest? I think I would.
I think you would.
Just for the reason I got to know when it's getting hot outside.
But they also need to get realistic with the ticket prices.
Okay.
And I think that was the hard part. Like, you jumped so much and you went up so much that people couldn't stomach it.
Mm-hmm. So what if you right now were the director and this whole decision's up to you, what would Sunfest be and where would it be? What would you make it?
I mean, they should fight to keep it in the location where it is.
I
Because
agree.
it's a heritage destination location. And as downtown gets better, it becomes even a more desirable area to be in. I would fight for the location. I would not fight to have it so big.
Let's do it at my house then. Let's do Sunfest at my house.
Your house is not downtown.
No, just having fun.
Somebody said that it sounds like they might be changing it to something like a summer music series with one stage where, but to me, Sunfest, festival, it makes it sound like this is a one-time event of the year. Sunfest, if it's like, okay, it's another Sunfest weekend. I don't know.
I think you got to do it a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I agree.
Scale it back, make it make sense, get a new group of people in there, maybe poach people from Tortuga, poach people from the Summer Bay Music Fest, poach some young, fresh thinkers.
Yep.
And maybe look at things differently. Look at how you spend your money differently. Look at what the artist that you want differently. Like, you just got to tear it all down and start over. But, I mean, don't give up on it.
The argument that they make is the artists want a lot more money now, so we had to increase the ticket prices if you want to see these. And remember, last year their attitude was, you know, hey, we haven't invested as much money into the talent. We hear you on the ticket prices. We're trying to keep them lower, but you got what you got. And now they're looking at it, and apparently that wasn't effective because here they are saying, you know what, anything is up in the air. So do you go with bands that you don't know? Because would anybody show up to that? Do you go with older bands? Do you go with younger bands? I mean, you look at Tortuga is country-based, but they have a couple other sideliners, but they've got massive artists. Every artist on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of Tortuga, they are huge names.
I think it's cool that they would have local artists or not well-known bands do it, but that's not going to drive people up here. I don't think it's going to drive the numbers.
Well, and then you got Ultra Music Fest, which that's electric dance music, and so it's special. Does Sunfest need to specialize into a certain musical category? Is it too tough to be broad like they are and try to appeal to people like hip-hop and rock and classic pop and all those kind of things, and alternative? You know, does that make it too hard to get a crowd?
Tortuga gets broad. They pull,
yes, but
it's country based.
They're 80% country.
Yeah, I get that.
And then they'll sprinkle another one in. And, you know, I don't know what the cost is for country compared to some of the mainstream artists. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they wind up doing with the future of Sunfest. And I'm just kind of curious if anybody's got that winning idea or formula, because they're looking for it, and I'd love to hear it.
I would listen to, there's a channel on Sirius XM called TikTok Radio. I would pull artists from that haven't really popped that big yet.
Okay.
Definitely put a few of them in your lineup. You'll get the younger demo, which Sunfest hasn't been pulling that younger demo as good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what should they do. Any thoughts on this? Any ideas? Because it sounds like just keeping the regular, let's try to do a bunch of mainstream artists that are names you recognize and are going to drive people out is not something that's going to work for Sunfest in the future. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can always get a hold of us here on the KVJ Show. Got some whacked out news for you, including some crazy stuff. You know, a lot of times people will try to put on a little bit of a costume and gain access. There was a huge football game on Saturday night between Texas and Texas A&M, and a couple of Texas A&M students put on some construction vests and tried to gain access to the stadium. What was it that actually did them in? What were they busted, and what were they trying to call themselves? I'll break it all down for you. Your whacked out news is coming up next on the KVJ Show.
It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sunrise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in
about, baby? It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, a lot of crazy stories to get to here. Being off 10 days, there were just so many things. I'm like, as I was out of state, I'm like, yep, you know what? Florida's still Floridan.
Florida is doing fine without me.
Florida's still Floridan.
It's being itself.
Just crazy stuff. The one story that jumped out, my family were talking about the entire trip was that guy that was golfing in Palm Beach Gardens, and that dude came onto the golf course and beat him to death with his own clubs and drowned him in that pond.
It's a horrible story.
It's unbelievable. But I mean, it's like you're at a peaceful country club in Palm Beach Gardens, and some dude comes up and grabs your own clubs and start hitting you with them. And then I'm like, that was an insane-o story. I'm like, what the heck was that, man?
Did they have beef? What's the backstory?
I don't know. The guy was 65. The dude who did it was like 36 or 38, something like that. And I don't know of anything. Now, the guy who was like 36 or whatever, he had a pretty long rap sheet. And I think a lot of drug issues. So I don't know if he was on something. And that's what got him to do that. But man, it was crazy.
I heard the details about that story, and it made me feel very weird in my stomach.
Oh, it is.
Because
It's horrifying.
life changes just like that.
Well, that's just the whole thing. Like, okay, you wouldn't. Is there any other? I mean, aside from maybe a gator might get you, or an errant ball conking you in the head, you would never think you'd get beat to death with your own clubs on a golf course in Palm Beach Gardens, right?
That's rough.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was insane, but I haven't heard a lot of follow-up details on what that was. But man, that was crazy.
I would like to hear the behind the scenes on that one.
Yeah, I think hopefully it'll come out and we'll have, because obviously I think for everyone else, I mean, just a terrible way to go. My sympathies to that man and to his families. It's just, that's horrible. But you also think for yourself, be like, okay, what do I need to be aware of? And
right,
wow.
what went down so that we can make sure this doesn't happen in any of our lives or any of the lives of people that we know that golf.
And it sounds like it's kind of a long process of what happened. No one saw anything going on, or no one tried to intervene.
The big question, we asked, like, okay, he wasn't playing alone probably, so who was in his foursome, and did no one step in? Because to me, you'd be grabbing your own clubs and trying to swing him at this guy and distract him from, going after your friend. I don't know. That's all the details I think everybody wants.
And you can play by yourself, because I remember members at the old, but you're right. Typically, you'd have at least another person you're playing with.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for any upcoming details, because that was our question. All we have is questions and really no answers, but like, well, there you go.
If anybody knows the answers, feel free to send them mail at kvjshow.com.
Yeah, right there at Sand Hill Crane. Crazy. And then the other insane story, this was in Winter Park. Did you see this 47-year-old Sarah Boone that got life in prison for suffocating her boyfriend, 42-year-old Jorge Torres, to death? She zipped him into a suitcase. I guess they were drinking, and there might have been arguments about infidelity or whatever was going on.
Look, that story right there, I know what you're talking about. That she tried to tell the cops that they were playing hide and seek, and she killed that guy.
Yeah.
How did she get him in the suitcase?
I think, to what Kevin's saying, they were drinking and either playing a game.
I think he kind of put himself in there, and then I think she zipped it up, and he's like, all right, let me out. And she's like, no, huh? And then she started bringing up, you did this, and now it might have been you apologize. I don't even know what happened. That's what I don't know. All I know is she got life in prison for it.
The body cam footage is insane.
Yeah.
Really?
Just you see her trying to go, we're just playing a game.
She said that she was a domestic violence victim and was acting in self-defense, but it didn't go her way in court. So
wow.
Yeah, I mean, just one insane story after another that's going on here. And how about this? Thankfully, I don't think this was in Florida, but another kind of thing where just an axe-wielding maniac stumbles upon a church trying to burglarize it, and the pastor actually has to step in and try to intervene. Thankfully, he had some fighting skills himself.
Good for
I shouted at him to stop, and that the police were going to be on the way, and I grabbed a hold of him, and we ended up wrestling in the parking lot of the church. I've studied in some jiu-jitsu and some kickboxing, and have a mixed martial arts background, and so it was very helpful to be able to grapple with this gentleman without having to do much harm to him. It was just ironic that if he would have just come a couple days earlier, he would have been able to be blessed and get some food, but he decided instead to smash windows and desecrate property and do something that's going to hurt the ministries.
Wow.
Not on my watch.
Yeah.
Preacher
Crazy.
ass whooping is what he got.
Yeah, I mean, you never know when a pastor's going to have an MMA background.
That is impressive.
Yeah, no doubt. And there's another crazy story going here of a man that was wielding a chainsaw in St. Charles, Illinois. He was at a senior living facility, and the cops said, nope, not today. And they just shot him dead.
Whoa. Oh, this is a twisted, whacked out news today.
He was threatening residents with the chainsaw, and they tried to de-escalate the situation, and he wasn't having it.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little nervous if you threaten you with a chainsaw.
Was he having like a mental health crisis? Because
that's just it. With a lot of these stories, you just don't know what it is. You're just saying, wait a minute, how many maniacs do we have just walking around in society?
And those are all bizarre, weird stories, too.
Yeah. They're just all like, wait, what's going on here?
Oh.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So, yeah, that's the whacked out part of your news. There's some other interesting things that are going on, including this woman who got all loopy behind the wheel and started driving around, which you can't do. She was all hammered when the cops pulled her over, and she can obviously hear the drunk. It is all up in her voice here. She was actually out on an airport runway, and they're like, okay, that person is not driving well.
When you were drinking, were you just drinking at the hangar? Or okay.
But I wasn't driving.
Okay, but you were just parked and drinking?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the gentleman that stopped you while you were on the road here?
No. Like, I don't even know that guy.
Well, I know. They don't really know you either, other than they saw you driving. And the fact, too, I think...
I didn't do anything.
I got you. The control tower called us saying you were blocking the runway and driving around on the runway.
Oh, boy.
Girl, the fact that you don't know the people pursuing you makes no difference to the story.
Wow.
I don't know him. So I couldn't be guilty.
That's how similar
That
it
is some drunk-ass logic.
It is.
Well, I don't know the cops chasing me, so I couldn't have done it.
Wow. How about that, huh? That is crazy. And how about this person? They decided to go out and jack a car and then write about in their diary, and that's what did them in.
Whoa. You big dummy.
That is Vanessa Guerra from Minnesota. She got arrested by police for auto theft. And for evidence, they looked in her diary, and she wrote, totally stole a car today, something I never thought of doing.
Well, you just made it really easy for the detective.
Yeah, and she didn't steal nice cars either. She stole a Ford Freestar worth $2,000.
Why?
Yeah, and then she scrapped the vehicle for cash near her house, and that's how it all kind of went down.
She needed drug money.
Probably.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. And this is kind of a crazy thing, too. In Washington State, there were 3 dudes. They stole an excavator to steal an ATM and then load it into a truck. And then the police show up when they've got it in their truck, and they start this chase. 3 people wearing ski masks and dark clothing. The officers arrive just as they're pulling out of the parking lot.
Oh, dang.
When the driver notices the patrol car, they all speed off, and all they had to do was get to the city limits. And once they got there, I guess the cops had to stop because of jurisdiction issues, so they got away. Yeah, they stole from a construction site. I'm like, that's insane. Right? I thought you could. I didn't know it was like that. You got to stop right at the city limits.
I wonder if it's like that for every area.
Wasn't it like that on Dukes of Hazzard?
I think it was. That's it. The Duke boys always just had to make it to the city limits, and they're always safe.
But that's not real, right?
I didn't think so, but then I see that story. I'm like, I guess it is.
It's got to be real. It was also in the movie Porky's. Same kind of thing. Where
they don't have like Florida Highway Patrol. Like those patrolmen patrol all the whole state.
I thought you always just called over to the next jurisdiction. They'd be waiting for them right there. But
right.
Apparently not.
Huh.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, huh? And then there was a story about a 12-year-old kid in Washington State that took his grandfather's Volkswagen hatchback on a 160-mile joyride. This was the day before Thanksgiving. The cops tried to follow him. Took 2.5 hours up I-90.
Whoa.
And pre-Thanksgiving traffic.
That's crazy.
That's a kid that might be grounded. And how do you feel about the upcoming year we have? People are noticing that we start off the calendar year in 2025 with a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then they look at that and say, wait, that's a W for Wednesday, a T for Thursday, and an F for Friday. WTF. The last time that happened, 2020.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Do not take me back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, Kevin.
Yes, can't do it.
Hopefully it's just an odd coincidence.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, just back yesterday, drove into town, did a little Thanksgiving road tripping ourselves. Did not see any 12-year-olds driving on the highway, thankfully. But we did get to go to a lot of cool cities and see a lot of cool things. And I got to thank KVJ Nation because we were posting up videos, which you can go and see on the KVJ Show Instagram.
Beautiful videos.
Yeah, of every single day, the adventures that we had. And we were checking some of the comments. And somebody said, hey, I know you're going to Indianapolis. You got to stop here. We did. I'll tell you where, and I'll give you my review of it coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Look out for an accident tying you up on Military Trail at Belvedere Road, as well as another accident on Gun Club Road at Jog Road. And this morning, beginning at 8 a.m., expect significant delays and some road closures for the memorial procession of 3 fallen Palm Beach County deputies. Avoid these areas if you can. Eastbound Okeechobee Boulevard between Crestwood Boulevard and State Road 7. State Road 7 between Southern Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard. Westbound Southern Boulevard west of Florida's Turnpike. And eastbound Southern Boulevard, North Lake Boulevard, and the State Road 7 extension may also experience significant delays. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Give the gift of wellness this season with a Massage Envy gift card. Receive a free $20 promo card when purchasing $100 in gift cards at Massage Envy locations through December 31st. Now hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Thanksgiving is come and gone, and it's somehow December, which means Christmas is in just over 3 weeks. Don't worry, you got this. Macy's Cyber Monday is here to help. Head to Macy's now, where you'll save big on the best gifts for everyone on your list. And best of all, they're all in one place. Easy. You'll find warm winter accessories, cashmere sweaters, and cozy coats for the whole family. Because, yep, it's December now. And while there's 3 weeks until Christmas, these deals only last until tonight at Macy's.
McMaster & Johnson Jewelry is Jupiter's most trusted jeweler. Michael McMaster and Kyle Johnson are here for you every weekday from 10 to 6 and Saturdays until 4. From jewelry and luxury watches to one-of-a-kind custom-made pieces, McMaster & Johnson Jewelry has what you're looking for this holiday season. Stop by the Concourse Village Plaza on the corner of Indiantown and A1A today. Need the best price on natural or lab-grown diamonds? Looking for that something unique for that special someone? McMaster & Johnson Jewelry is your answer for all your jewelry needs.
Well, both my son Rocco and I love Precision Door Services. They are the company, Precision Door is, that came out and did our garage door and put the new garage door opener in. And we love it. We gave it to Rocco as a Christmas gift one year, and he was so excited. It's locally owned and operated, and their certified techs are not subcontractors. They come out with their iPad. They explain everything to you. This is the team you're going to fall in love with the best warranty as well. Precision Door Services for anything garage door. It's Precision Door.
It's DJ Good Fun! DJ Good Fun. Broadcasting from the Florida Lottery Department of Good Fun. Let's talk about what's in for the holidays. We're introducing the Perfect Gift Scratch-Offs featuring 5 games in 1.
Wow, that is fun.
And besides that, it helps education.
Yeah, that is good.
The Florida Lottery. It's good fun. DJ Good Fun signing off. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Do you know how easy a LASIK procedure is these days? Oh my gosh. Mine took 90 seconds. I laid there. There was no complications, no prep time. You lay there, they turn on the machine, you don't feel a thing. You're like, okay, cool. Like, how much longer? They're like, done. That was it. That was it, done. The recovery time's nothing. I was back to work the very next day. I couldn't even believe it. Then I'm like, okay, how much do you pay? It was a lot more affordable than I thought. I mean, hey, I guess, when it doesn't take that long, you can just keep turning people around. So, hey, it worked for me. Did it 10 years ago. It still held up. It's one of the best things I've ever done. It's a great investment in yourself. I didn't like glasses or contact lenses, and you think about how much you'd spend on frames and solutions over the course of a decade. Yeah, save some cash. Plus, if you're thinking it's a holiday, it's not a good time to do it. You know, they got a payment plan where you don't need any money for a full 12 months. So you could do it now, pay for it next year. 0 down, 0 interest. Don't worry about it. You're not paying on that either. And when you drop my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they'll take an additional $500 off. So go on ahead and book at PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Open enrollment for 2025 is happening now. New affordable health plans offer you the opportunity to find coverage that better meets your care needs and your budget. Call 866-232-8712 today. Many plans are more affordable than you think. In fact, 4 out of 5 people who enroll in a plan through the marketplace can get financial help to lower their monthly payments. And with over 200 Florida Blue plans, including some with dental and vision coverage, you have many options to choose from. Get access to a large network of quality providers, like doctors who take the time to know you and your medical history. You can get the care you need from anywhere at any time with in-person extended hours available and access to 24/7 virtual visits for $0. Don't wait. Enroll in the coverage your family needs at a price you can afford. Call 866-232-8712 to connect with an exclusive Florida Blue agent today. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try. Daphne, of course. Her name is Daphne. Just like that, you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Our friends at Good Greek are so good at moving. Over the weekend, I saw yet another one of their big, huge, bright yellow, perfectly painted moving trucks. How their trucks look is how they perform, too. On point. Everything is done right the first time. They want you to tell your friends about your great moving experience with Good Greek.
Yeah, I talk about my daughter's experience, 2 of them with Good Greek, both amazing. The thing that I always remember she said is that she was impressed that they showed up when they said they were going to. They were very nice, always had a smile on their face. They took care of her stuff, and that's why she went back a second time, and that's why she wants to tell other people about Good Greek Moving and Storage.
Junk removal is another service that they offer, and I saw, again, over the weekend, more of their trucks around my neighborhood. Do they have 1,000 trucks, it seems like?
I think they do. Actually, they have so many trucks. They won the Nation's Best Mover Award recently at the National Convention of Movers. I mean, that is so impressive. They are here locally, and we have the best mover in the country right here in South Florida. We are lucky. Go to goodgreek.com because it's all Good Greek to us.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I told you the last time we did a family road trip 5 years ago was one of the best weeks of my life. This one topped it. It was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. 10 days out on the road for my son, checking out a lot of sporting events, but my older son showed up as well. And so while my younger son and I did a football game, my older son, my daughter, my wife, and his boyfriend, they all went out and did kind of like a bar tour in Cincinnati,
nice,
Ohio. And that's the thing I love. There are so many cool towns between here and up north. I mean, we went all the way from South Florida to Detroit, Michigan.
I love that. That is so fun.
It really was. It was amazing. And so to get to see these towns and kind of go in there, they've all got their own little unique thing. Some of them have little bar areas or a cool place to go. And I like just being able to know that this is kind of the signature of this town, because you ever run into somebody from that city, you'd be like, oh, I know that. I've been there. That's a great area, or whatever. And it was awesome because KVJ Nation was following along and they were giving comments. And somebody said, hey, I see you're going to Indianapolis. If you do, you have to go to St. Elmo's. And so I said, okay, well.
Like St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how I remembered the name. And so my daughter and my son, Cannon, my oldest son wasn't with us at the time. And we said, hey, you know what? It's just us tonight. Let's do a little date night. And so we found the St. Elmo's. And everything with Indianapolis, it's really cool because they host a lot of sporting events. They've got a great indoor football stadium. They've got a basketball arena. It's all kind of tight, and there are a lot of restaurants and cool areas to go to right around there. Now, the one thing you deal with, it is cold, and that is kind of an issue. But they do have a lot of indoor walkways that kind of take you over some streets and stuff like that if it's, not real nice. But we made it to St. Elmo's, and thankfully, we ordered the shrimp cocktail. I didn't know at the time, but that's the signature thing. And the funny thing about it, I was listening to a podcast of people from Columbus, Ohio, and they were all upset because my team didn't make it to the Big Ten championship because they just fell apart in a game they needed to win. And they were so bummed. They said, we want to go to St. Elmo's for the shrimp cocktail.
Aww.
So I think it's what you get when you go to Indianapolis. You got to go to St. Elmo's. So the fact that my wife and I had gone a few days before I heard that, I'm like, how cool. I now know. I've got a point of reference. The shrimp cocktail at St. Elmo's is where to go. Now, the shrimp, yes, big, bountiful. But the one thing I will tell you, and what's unique about the shrimp cocktail at St. Elmo's, do you like horseradish?
I do. Oh, I love it. But you know what? I like it creamy.
Okay.
I don't like it straight as much as I like it creamy.
I couldn't tell you because I like wasabi. I'm okay with the horseradish. It is the strongest.
It is.
The St. Elmo's, it's the strongest I've ever had, to the point it almost chokes you out.
Well, it's like wasabi. A lot of places have different levels of wasabi. Different places, different levels. Same with horseradish. Different places, different levels.
It was absolutely insane. I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, well, this stands out. It's a unique shrimp cocktail because I've never had such a high octane shrimp cocktail sauce. And it had to be the big thing because you know how you see where they've got the kitchen and they got that shelf and then the servers come up and grab it off the shelf and take it to the tables?
Yes.
Half of it was just shrimp cocktails.
The window.
Yeah, the window to the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did that and I can say I did it and I'm happy I did it. Which I think is kind of cool. And
that is cool that you did it by accident, too.
Yeah, well, listen, they were right.
They
said,
right.
Hey, go to St. Elmo's, and we just coincidentally got the shrimp cocktail. And it was nice. All the other food, and we did a little sample of this and that, and it was a really great place for a date.
So that was date night with the Queen?
Yeah, it was.
Did you get any loving?
Well, we would have had to do it at the restaurant.
Sounds kind of hot.
It's been done before.
I know it has. Yeah,
handicap bathroom.
People usually get arrested when they do.
That would have been quite a story.
Yeah. Hey, Caitlin, can you come bail out Mom and Dad? We're in jail. Yeah, we got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
I mean, that would be a legendary, epic story.
Yeah, you're right. Why didn't I do it?
And I also think I think he's losing his mind. You can't do that. You can't make love in a restaurant.
So I thought that was kind of cool, but I'm just curious if somebody were coming to South Florida, do we have that? Do we have the restaurant with the signature dish? Because Indianapolis apparently does. Because when people talk about it, you got to go to St. Elmo's and you got to get the shrimp cocktail. So Virginia, you tell me, somebody's come to South Florida, you got to go here for this.
I mean, in Miami, you would say Joe's Stone Crab. You got to get the Stone Crab. That's so iconic. It's a little trickier in Palm Beach County. I mean, the old Key Lime House, you got to have their key lime pie.
Okay, that's a good one. That was on that. That's in my brain. I'm going Cholo Soy, and I'm going their ceviche. So
that's good.
That's one that I would set off.
The Breakers, you got to get the baked Alaska.
Is that what it is? I didn't even know that.
It's flambéed. And it's flambéed tableside.
What is baked Alaska? I don't even know what that is.
It's a dessert, and they light it on fire.
What's in the dessert?
It's got ice cream. It's got whipped cream. It's got layers. It's so beautiful.
Chocolate and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. All that. Baked Alaska. It's a show.
You pour a liqueur on it, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good drink. Or a good dish.
He likes the liquor part.
Yeah.
He heard liqueur, and he's in.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious, what would you say would it be? Because I think you're right with the stone crab at Joe's. I think that would be our signature.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. In movies.
Yeah. Is there anything else that could even challenge that? You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Also coming up here, there is one restaurant in South Florida that made Open Table's top 100 best restaurants.
Oh.
See if you can figure out who that is.
Okay.
And I've even got something for Jaybird, how he could become a certified pizza chef.
Ooh.
How would he do that? I got details on it coming up in minutes at the KVJ Show.
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I rot away, dead and buried, till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going too, 'cause it was always you. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but baby, I'll love you till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day that I die. I want you to see how you look to me. You wouldn't believe if I told you. You would keep the compliments I throw ya, but you're so full of it. Tell me it's a bit. Say you don't say it, your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit, don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be long, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. We should still together till the light is my eyes. Till the day I die. Forever is even
Everybody's talking about their favorite moments from the Instagram videos we posted of my family road trip.
They were such good videos.
My daughter's getting all the credit for that. She did a fantastic job. So I did some of the filming and the different things that I did, and then she slapped it all together, and it's really cool. So you can follow the entire journey from day one, which started in Gainesville, all the way through the final day, which was Cincinnati, Ohio, and everywhere in between. And it was really kind of cool not only being able to update people on what we were doing, but having people give us some feedback, because it did lead us to a really great place in Indianapolis while we were there. Had time for a date. My wife and I went to St. Elmo's, got the shrimp cocktail. Feel good about that because it was validated 3 days later when I was listening to it on a High State Buckeye podcast. And the people in Columbus, Ohio were upset that they didn't get to go to the Big Ten Championship in Indianapolis and go to St. Elmo's to get the shrimp cocktail. I'm like, I know what you're talking about. That's it. So they've got their signature restaurant and their signature food. And we've got, I think it's the Joe's Crab here in South Florida, the stone crab claws.
That's the most famous. I can't think of anything that's bigger for a single item. I mean, everybody in South Florida, a lot of people, if you like seafood, you like stone crab.
Yeah.
And Joe's is the place.
Is that the only Joe's? Just one?
I think so. I think it's just that one location
one
on South Beach.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever been to. They opened up a market too, so now it's the restaurant, and then right next to it is like a market where you can take stuff to go. They really got smart with that.
I love when restaurants do that. At an Italian restaurant or something, you go in there, get dinner. You can also go to the market.
Then they have like all their signature stuff too, like their desserts. Everything is prepackaged, so you can literally take Joe's to go in a bag.
Yeah, smart. Good area. Somebody said the sweet potato crushed fish at Food Shack or Leftovers in Jupiter is...
That's a great call.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
And even old Huckleberry, he would say the Thirsty Turtle Wings.
Thirsty Turtle Wings, yeah.
Juno Beach.
Since I was a teenager, people have been talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff. We got some good sub shops, too. You know, like La Spada's. Get the Monster there. That might be one I'd throw out to people.
Walking distance from La Spada's, and I gained some weight.
You should have walked further.
I know.
Yeah. Somebody said the filet mignon sandwich at Tap 42. They do have some good stuff. I hear you on that. So we'll do that. Somebody said put the videos up on your other platforms, too. We will. I'll make sure. Because, yeah, we were just on the road and all that kind of stuff. I think my daughter's mainly, she only does the gram.
The Instagram is the most popular with the young people.
Gram and TikTok. I don't think she knows the YouTube world yet.
Or Facebook. Oh, it's old people, right?
Yeah, definitely doing that. Definitely doing that. But I will tell you, when you talk about signature places, now, this arguably is, yes, one of the best restaurants in South Florida. And I know Miami's got so many, and you got your Nobu's and all that kind of stuff, but it's Buc-ee in Palm Beach.
Oh, yeah.
That is the one that has made Open Table's top 100 best restaurants. Now, I don't know. You know them better than I do. I've been there for the cocktails, but do they have a signature thing where you say, go to Buc-ee to get the
Did you go to my 40th birthday? My 40th birthday was at Buc-ee.
I must have, because I have no memory of it.
It was fantastic. I mean, it's been a minute since I've been to Buc-ee, but they do really good stuff. Now you better bring your wallet, because it is not cheap. But
I don't think I can get Buc-ee remember that either. Is it Buc-ee for your 40th?
Buccan. Chef Clay Conley, he's so hot.
Amazing stuff, yeah. Amazing stuff. Yeah, I remember I went there and my wife went to the bar. She came back with one drink and she's like, yeah, I got you tequila. I was like, oh, that's nice. She's like, sip it slowly. It was $45.
$45 tequila.
I'd never taken smaller sips of a beverage in my life. Just enough to, I basically was sticking my tongue in the glass and just letting it. That was it. That's how I drank that. It lasted me 3 hours. Jaybird, this might be something for you, though, in the food game. You always talk about true Italian pizza and how you'd love to try. What is pizza really like if you went to Italy? Well, I guess you can find out. There is an Italian native and pizza expert right here in South Florida that has been around since 1999, Stefano Carniato. Sounds very Italian, does it not?
It does.
He is launching a branch of Scuola Italiana Pizziolia. Sure, I butchered that. But beside that, it is a global pizza making school. They founded this thing in Venice all the way back in 1988. And they have other professional certifications in Italian pizza making. But Miami's just its third location. And starting in January, they're going to be offering 2-week-long courses per month. It's going to be taught by international instructors. And it can be everybody from beginners to industry professionals. You're going to learn pizza history, dough chemistry, practical skills like dough stretching, baking, and understanding various Italian pizza styles. And I think they're even doing that thing where you can flip it up in the air and get the air in the dough and all that.
I love it.
I love it so much. I want to be a part of that. And I want to learn how to do that dough trick.
It sounds like a grown-up summer camp.
Yes, it does. Yeah, and they're emphasizing they want to elevate pizza quality throughout South Florida.
I love it.
And they're emphasizing lighter, highly digestible pizzas.
Yes.
Is what they're looking for with crispy crust and minimal toppings.
I love that.
You're turning me on, baby.
So pure.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's in Miami, and, they elevate a lot of things. So all you need for the 5-day certification course is $2,500. And then just $1,500 for the 2-day course. Costs you $750 a day.
And that's not counting your hotel accommodations.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're having to stay in Miami, then yeah, that's...
You should.
Yeah, that's...
It turned into an
depends upon where you are.
It's an expensive adventure now.
From your house, you should.
Yeah, but it would be kind of interesting to just, finally have that true Italian pizza.
I know. I want it so bad, and people have said, KVJ Nation have said, there's two types over there, over in Italy, more American and then more Italian. And they said I would not like the Italian one. It's almost, I don't know.
Well, you won't know till you go.
Oh, I want to.
You got to go and you got to try it for yourself, because what if you love it?
You're right.
Mm-hmm. That's true, Bird. Got to give it a shot. Well, coming up here in just a matter of minutes, the public memorial for Ignacio Dan Diaz, Deputy Sheriff Ralph Butch Waller, and Corporal Luis Paez is going to begin at, I think, Financial Amphitheater on Sandsbury Way. It is going to be going on, and they say that they're going to have a procession that is departing the Palms West Funeral Home right about now. That should be going on. So, you know, if you are in that area, if you are going, you need to know about traffic. If you're not going and you are in the area, you need to know about traffic, because they expect about 7,000 people to attend.
Wow.
So it will be an event that a lot of people are very passionate about. Of course, you're going to have the lights and the motorcades and all that kind of stuff, giving the true respect to these three fallen officers that it deserves. The service is expected to end around 2 p.m.
Okay.
So you're going to be there a while. They say that participation in the procession is restricted, of course, to just family members and fallen deputies and PBSO personnel only. But they're suggesting if you would like to go along the viewing area and pay your respects, which I know a lot of people will, if you have a passion, you know, for the people who are in law enforcement, this would be something that would be amazing to go out and see. Okeechobee Boulevard, State Road 7, west to Crestwood Boulevard, and Crestwood Boulevard, Okeechobee Boulevard, south to Southern Boulevard is where you most likely want to be there. And if you'd like to make a donation, if you can't be out there, they recommend that you give to the Palm Beach County Police Benevolent Association Fund to support the families of fallen deputies. So that's how you do that.
We should all give to that.
Yeah, again, our hearts just go out. They're breaking like the whole community for what is going on today. But today is a day of respect and remembrance.
Today is also Giving Tuesday.
It is.
And so if you were looking for a place to give, the Police Benevolent Association is a beautiful place to give your gift.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it's an interesting concept that we have in America that I just don't get. I know it's been around going all the way back to George Washington, but it's something that America needs to end. I'll tell you what it is next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon. That's right. Right now, you can get a $200 Verizon gift card when you switch and purchase a select phone on select unlimited plans. So start the holidays off right with a great network and use that gift card to start checking other great tech gifts off your list, like smartwatches, tablets, headphones, and more. Switch now and get a $200 gift card. Only at Verizon. $200 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks. Requires device payment purchase, minimum retail price of $799.99, and port in with new smartphone line on postpaid Unlimited Plus or Unlimited Ultimate plan required.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try. Daphne, of course. Her name is Daphne. Just like that, you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
The Spirit of the Cowboy special. Spirit comes from soul. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that happens in you.
You take pride in yourself. You take pride in your brand.
It's hard work. It's perseverance. It's dedication. And it's preserving what's old and keeping it new.
The Spirit of the Cowboy is the last wild free thing left.
Boot Barn. Share the West.
Your business needs a network it can count on.
Power's out.
Comcast Business has you covered with Wi-Fi backup to help keep your business up and running, even when your power goes out.
Everybody in the warehouse good?
Lights are out, but the Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Break room, you good?
Can't microwave my burrito, but Wi-Fi's fine. Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity, Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Learn how to get Comcast Business Internet, Security Edge, and Wi-Fi backup for $59 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add Comcast Business Mobile Unlimited. Plus, for a limited time, find out how to get an $800 holiday bonus prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today. Ends 12/15/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 300 megabit per second internet, Security Edge, and Connection Pro. EcoBill and auto pay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change.
Well, this is going to be a busy month for me and my family at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. I am doing my little lower facelift. My sister is coming in on Wednesday for her consultation for her mommy makeover. Like, it is busy at Aqua Plastic Surgery. This is the place that I tell everybody, look, go have a consultation. Meet with Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, or the female plastic surgeon, Dr. Dizelle. Sit down and talk to them. They listen and they care. You're going to love the vibe. You're going to love the before and after pictures that they show you of real patients. If anything physically is holding you back, maybe you're like me and it's your face because gravity has grabbed it, or maybe you're like my sister and you just want to get rid of the excess skin from going through pregnancy multiple times. That's what they do. aquaplasticsurgery.com. Go meet with Dr. Dizelle, Dr. Bauermeister, or Dr. Rankin. aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. We were just talking about pizza, and I got to tell you about Beats New Haven Pizza. This is delicious pizza. I love it. A lot of our KVJ Nationers who've tried it for the first time are in love with it. And we got a new location coming up, so I believe that's going to be the 4 for right now, right?
Yeah, this is the 4th location opening, and it's going to be right in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, you're going to see me eating this a lot. A lot. It's right down the street from me.
It's so easy.
Yeah, a Beats New Haven Pizza. Make sure you try it. It is delicious, and they also have very bountiful, plumpy chicken wings. They're very, very good. I'm getting comments from people saying they love those as well. So make sure a Beats New Haven Pizza. I'm looking at the website right now. Mouth-watering.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Snyder AC Plumbing and Electric. Welcome all your holiday guests to your home this season with pipes that don't clog, warm showers from your efficient water heater, and faucets that don't leak. Snyder is here for all your winter plumbing needs and more. Schedule online today at snyderac.com.
When you need a laugh, you need our mobile app. Download it free. Just search 97.9 WRMF. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We've been doing this since we started America. And I don't know why, and I think it's really dumb. No matter who uses it. Can somebody tell me what the hell we have presidential pardons for? Because I actually looked and I did a Google search for it, and nothing came up as to the reason why we decided to give our president the power to just let somebody off the hook.
For crimes that they should go to jail for. And
right.
Just so nobody gets it twisted, President Trump pardoned gangster rappers.
Yeah, Kodak Black, he pardoned him.
And Biden just pardoned his son. So I think both are probably a little overreaching.
Yeah, it's not a slam on right or left. It's a slam on the concept. It's like, what the hell is this? Like, and I can't get answer as of yet. And maybe somebody can tell me what is the point of this. But it is something that is written into our Constitution, Article 2, Section 2, Clause 1, which provides the president shall have power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment. Now, President Joe Biden said he wasn't going to be doing this for his son Hunter, and then he backtracked on that, probably realizing that, oh crap, man, my son is looking at a possible 42 years in prison.
There's a whole montage. You're not going to pardon him, right? You know, I'm not going to pardon him.
Right.
They're putting the clips together.
But it's not his fault. I mean, he's just being a dad now. He knows he's on his way out of the White House, and he's just trying to go out as a good dad.
There are even Republicans opposite of what the president is saying. Yeah, look, I'm a dad. I'd probably do the same thing. You know, they understand why
Dad's
you do
gonna
it.
dad.
I'd probably do it too if I had it in my power. But you know what? I shouldn't have that power. I don't care if I am the president. Unless you can explain to me why we have this, why should the president be able to wave a magic wand in a society where justice is supposed to be blind and say, yeah, you know what? Like, that didn't happen. You know what? Pardoning turkeys, that's cute. I'm okay with that. Pardon a damn turkey. We shouldn't be pardoning anybody else or your son or gangster rappers or whatever it might be.
The president's more powerful than Glinda the Good Witch and Wicked.
Yeah.
So no matter what, if you're the president, you do have that power. No,
Yeah.
At all times.
And they tend to do it right towards the end of their presidency.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, here's all the people I'm going to let out of jail or let off the hook.
Yeah, no, I mean, and everybody has.
It's a thing.
It is a thing, and it's not a new thing saying, yeah, it's gotten out of control. No, you go all the way back to George Washington, our very first president, and when he was on his final day in office, he gave a pardon to the leaders of the Whiskey Rebellion, said, yeah, you know what, you get a jail out of free card. So that's like your final day. That's what you do, be like going, yeah, okay, yeah, you. Andrew Johnson. He even pardoned thousands of former Confederate officials and military personnel after the Civil War and kind of let them go.
I don't know about the officials, but I know that the Whiskey Rebellion sounds so much fun.
It does sound like a good
Sign
time.
me up for that party.
They just weren't very good shooters because whiskey.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just, kind of curious on this. Now, Trump, I'm sure he'll use it again. He actually did use the pardon for his son-in-law's father, Charles Kushner, for tax evasion and other crimes when he left the first time. So I'm sure that everybody's being like, hey, I got to get on Trump's good side here because, he likes to wield that power. But why does he have it? Why does any president have it? I don't get it, and I can't find the answer.
Do people that love the Constitution also love that? Because I know there's a lot of people that are like, live and die by the Constitution.
I don't know. I'm just curious why our forefathers even decided to do it. And clearly, George Washington is a forefather, and he used it. So,
did he put it in there just because he knew he wanted to use it?
I think it's something that they had done in Europe before, and so it was just kind of a traditional thing. But they did, when they first got into America, they were a little concerned, saying, yeah, this is the kind of thing where it's a kingly type power that seems to go above the justice by the people, for the people, and they thought it might run amok. Well, it's kind of, been slightly in check, but I think we're getting to the point where we might be, when Kodak Black is getting it and Hunter Biden is getting it, I think we might be getting to that phase of what they were worried about with called run amok.
This is mucky.
Yeah, we're getting a little mucky with the presidential pardon at this point. What are we doing? Can somebody explain this?
Please.
Yes, 877-979-WRMF, and probably more importantly, what do you need to be pardoned for? One thing you've done, Virginia, one crime, I'll wipe it off the board like it never happened. What is it going to be for you? Let us know right now. Text or call into the KVJ Show.
You might been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. Seen them all come and go. I remember you told me that it made you believe in no man, no cry. Maybe that's right. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not gonna be me.
Nobody can explain it. Why does the U.S. president have the power to pardon? Nobody can really explain it, other than they used to do it in England, and they thought, it'd be kind of cool. But now it's just a weird thing that our U.S. presidents do on their final day. They're letting goofy things off the hook that really shouldn't be let off the hook. People are noticing, Kodak Black, he got a presidential pardon last time Trump left. And then, like a week later, he's passed out behind a wheel in Broward County?
That's the definition of not learning your lesson.
Well, what are we doing here? And there's no accountability because you can pardon your brother, you can pardon your son, you can pardon rap stars. What's to say if somebody pardoned Diddy?
Oh, my gosh.
I guess it could happen.
It could.
I mean, so what about all the victims? And if they, in some instances, you have victims in this.
I mean, people would come for somebody that tried to pardon Diddy right now.
What are you going to do?
Burn him at the stake in the street. That would be a riot. You would never be able to recover from that, whoever pardons Diddy.
Yeah, I just don't, I don't get it. But it's kind of like a make good. If something's ever happened and an infraction that you've done, you can wave that magic wand and boom. Just luckily, I haven't really been arrested much since college. Used to have a lot of drunken disorderlies back in the day, Virginia. Those back then I would have loved to pardon.
And when you posed the question, I thought about that too. Like, would I want to be absolved from the whole situation where I got a mug shot? And I would say no. That's not what I would pick, because I think, first of all, I learned a lot that night. I can say I've been to jail.
But you did, and you got the experience. You can learn from it, but then you don't have to face the repercussions of it. That's the beautiful thing about a pardon. So you, in a sense, take the lesson with you. Be like, I shouldn't do that again because I got lucky this time.
Yeah, it'd be nice to not have to go to prison. I'll take the pardon.
I didn't go to prison. I was released the next day. The judge said, let her go. Mm-hmm. You have no reason to hold her. Yeah. So I was released without any penalty at all. Mm. But I had the mugshot. I had the experience. I don't want that whole situation to go away. I would like to be pardoned for my mouth a few times, especially when I got a little lippy with some of our bosses back in the day. Yeah. Mm. And then there were ramifications for years for not just me, but for all of us.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that, Bird? Doesn't stick out to you. I could give you a refresher.
I could too.
No, please don't.
I think I'd like to be pardoned for my mouth in that whole she got lippy a few years back.
Anything you need to be pardoned for, Bird?
Yeah, I had a really crappy burger yesterday, and I kind of want to be pardoned for my decision of making that and have it pardon my stomach. I'm going goofy with my answer.
Okay. All right, well, you got another thing coming at us, too. Jay-Bird's got his thought for the day next.
KVJ. More in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
One of the biggest things I need in life is to maintain my energy and also my focus. And I do that when I get enough sleep. That's why I prioritize my sleep, and I use a Sleep Number smart bed because it does everything you need, from tracking your sleep and your circadian rhythm to adjusting the firmness and softness on each side. And that's why my Sleep Number setting is set ideally at a 45.
My Sleep Number setting is at 100. These beds are therapeutic. They are great if you're in the bad back community like myself. Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? so you can choose your ideal comfort on either side. And now, during our Cyber Week sale, save 20% on most Sleep Number smart beds, plus free home delivery with any base. Ends Monday, December 9th, only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. I went to the awesome location at Palm Beach Gardens.
They got a great location in Boynton Beach, one in Wellington. For more details, just go to sleepnumber.com and make sure you tell them the KVJ Show sent you in.
Join me, Megan, from 97.9 at WRMF at the grand opening of Whole Foods, 7395 Boynton Beach Boulevard, Tuesday, December 10th from 11 to 1. Come and choose from more than 1,500 locally sourced items from Florida.
I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan from CBS 12 News.
It all starts here with a team that works hard every morning to help you take on the day.
CBS 12 News this morning, bringing you breaking news and the stories that impact you.
Your precise forecast and traffic updates to help you plan ahead.
Information to help improve your quality of life.
News that fits into your fast-paced mornings and won't waste your time.
Arming you with everything you need before you head out the door.
Let us help you make your day easier. CBS 12 News this morning.
Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m.
Hi everyone, I'm Jim Grimes for CBS 12 News. Don't miss out on your favorite CBS shows, NFL and college football games, or CBS 12 News. If you use an antenna or converter box, please pay attention. We're boosting our over-the-air signals and changing how you find WPEC CBS 12 News. Take a few minutes to rescan your television. After rescanning, you'll receive CBS programming on channels 12.1 and 34.5. Just follow your TV steps for rescanning or go to cbs12.com for more information.
Not every dealership makes service as convenient as Schumacher Auto Group. With 3 locations, your vehicle service is performed right the first time. Walk-in service is available or schedule at schumacherauto.com.
Well, I just love the vibe, and I love the happy hour, and I love everything about Seminole Reef Grill. You know, they do a happy hour every single day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. They also have dollar oysters today. I'm so excited about that because I love to get my oysters on. Seminole Reef Grill is right there in Palm Beach Gardens on US 1, just north of PGA, and I love, too, the vibe. I love the sushi. Oh, my gosh. The sushi choices are incredible. Just go check it out for yourself. It's Key West casual meets Palm Beach elegance with a scratch kitchen and delicious, amazing food. The freshest local fish, that full, amazing sushi bar that I'm obsessed with. And don't forget, today is Tuesday, so it's dollar oysters all day. They're even open for lunch now, Monday through Friday at Seminole Reef Grill in Palm Beach Gardens, just north of PGA on US 1. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Hi there, it's Randy West. When it comes to holiday entertaining, my only stop is the Honey Baked Ham Company. Look, holiday entertaining can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. It's been a family tradition for years. If you want to step up your game if you're attending a holiday party, Honey Baked makes it easy. They've got impressive sides and desserts that you can take, or if you're hosting maybe a holiday brunch, grab those Honey Baked Take and Bake Cheddar Biscuit 8-packs. If that sounds delicious, it's because they are. They also have the Honey Baked Take and Bake Sliders, the Ham and Swiss, or the herb turkey and cheddar. Oh, I'm hungry just thinking about it. Elevate your holiday entertaining and let Honey Baked help you be the host with the most without all the work. From their center of the table world's best ham and turkey breasts that are perfect as the main course to their take and bake sliders and biscuit lineup that makes for the tastiest appetizers, Honey Baked has what you need for this party season. Visit honeybaked.com, select your store, start your online order for pickup today because the world's best party deserves the world's best ham.
You know, when it comes to preventative medicine, I am such a fan of working ahead and catching something before it becomes a problem. And that's why I'm obsessed with Life Imaging FLA. And now they're celebrating the grand opening of their newest location in Jupiter. They're scheduling appointments in Jupiter right now. So now you have 3 locations to choose from: Palm Beach, Broward, and Dade.
Yeah, it's a good little thing, and honestly, it's so easy, too. I'm not a big fan of going to the doctor. I don't like to be prod and poked, but you're not when you go to Life Imaging FLA. You lay there 10 minutes, no need to undress, no dyes, nothing. It's a free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements, a $699 value.
They save lives with the FDA-approved state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan right now with just a few minimum requirements. It's valued at $699 from your cell. Dial pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
Be a part of the show. Mail at kvjshow.com or send us a message on the 97.9 WRMF app. Or just pick up the phone and call us. 877-979-WRMF. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, we got a lot more KVJ that is going to be coming at you on the After the Show. I talked a bit about the Rolston road trip that we had, but I did not get into a lot of stuff, including, everything that went down in Ohio. Let me tell you, that was quite an experience that we had there. It about broke my body and it stole my soul.
You were at the game where the big melee happened.
I was, yeah. I was in the midst of that. I was disappointingly heading out of my seat when I'm like, wait a minute, something's about to go down, and it did go down. I'll give you my thoughts on that. Also, like you, Virginia, got my own little struggles going on with my papa, my parent. I know you got some things going on with your mom, so we'll break into that a little bit of family dirt. So we got a lot of good stuff. So that's why we need to go into this after the show here with a good perspective, and that's why Jay Bird is going to round us out here with his thought for the day today.
When you stop,
excuse me, hold on. Take two.
You literally stopped.
Yeah.
When you stop expecting people to be perfect, you can like them for who they really are. And call your mom and dad.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like trying to remember the name of that neighbor who's lived on your block for 10 years. It's on the tip of your tongue. Is it Diane or Diana? Or possibly Dina? But then you just take a leap and somehow get it 1,000% correct on your very first try.